I'm really more of a glitch hop dubstep kind of guy.
Before the days of the internet, before you worried about making rent, there was magic everywhere. But now it seems like the wells run dry. A good day now for you's just getting by. You can't find it anywhere. It seems like the world just don't care. When this life is more than you can handle, you should know the best place to go. With fun classic games and a friendly host, it's Tossback Tuesday. Giving a night and it'll brighten up your mood. Makes a grammar city where I'll do the 90s.
JTT is dope.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Tossback Tuesday live. We are now live officially, just past 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. But too many folks to say hello to since we've been running since 4 o'clock with the recap. If you missed last week, if you missed the recap, we're a fire mage, and we're trying to pass our initiation, which we have 3 major goals. We knocked out the first one last week, and we got midway through the second one this week, so I'm hoping we can finish this one tonight by starting a little bit earlier. But what's up? What's up, people I see immediately in front of me? John, Wade, Ben, Keith, Andrew, Phoebe, others, welcome in. Yeah, we still got the top chat thing going on. I don't know. I looked into turning it off, but I don't really... The top fan, excuse me. But I didn't immediately see how to do that, so I don't know. I guess we'll leave it on for now, since there's no way to turn it off, apparently. Some feature they are testing, apparently. Yeah, I got nothing. I can click on top fans and see the top fans. Cassidy and SR are... Well, they both have 225 XP right now, so I'm not really sure why you're 1 and 2. I guess I just couldn't figure out how to... Yeah, it's not sophisticated enough to split a first place. And then John there, and then it... Why am I drawing more attention to it? It's good to see everybody. It's very much a beta. Anyway, thanks for joining me once again for Tossback Tuesday. This was a great time last week. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. This is from the people who made the Quest for Glory 2 remake. They made a lot of King's Quest remakes. They do good work. And this is their proper... of substance original title right here. Like this guy. I like that they change out. Oh, it's Phelim.
Phileum won't speak to me. Maybe because I told a few dozen people that I thought Varner was a better candidate for Fire Master.
Varner's the man, though. I mean, that's fair. All right. And who's the actual Fire Master right now? Mr. Pyrays? Pyrays, yes. Coolest name. How could you forget that? Anyway, we're picking back up where we left off last week. Thanks for being here, everybody. I got the chat up. You know what I've always thought YouTube chat needs, says Andrew, an artificial hierarchy. Well, we have it. They have delivered, so feel free to ignore it. But anyway, good times. Let's continue on, shall we? Chat's up. Thanks for being here. Let's get a move on here. Yeah, I think we're meant to go find the mountain or something this time, so we'll figure that out. But anyway, change log. We are back, and the change log is that I made some money, basically. Bought a crap ton of healing potions, as you can see. So when I say grinding, I basically just mean money. I don't think I've earned any extra XP. Maybe like 1 XP, just for killing something that I had never killed before. So we don't level up by killing things in this game. We don't get better stats by killing things. Unlike Quest for Glory in this game, it's all about deeds. It's tied to actually playing the game and, getting experience points in that sense of the word. But when it comes to grinding, you can make a lot of money. And by money, I mostly mean I found some gems by killing some dudes. And then I sold those gems for a lot of money and then traded that money for a lot of health potions because, let's be honest, that fight with the Fire Wraith and a lot of those earlier fights, they were a little rough pre-editing. So hopefully we'll have a better shot now with our 101 health potions. Our mana potions, 19. And we got some money left over as well for what that's worth. I think I also got a couple new gems, but nothing that we can equip right now until we get some actual levels up. Yeah, we need to put some more points into all that once we get our next level. So maybe at 200. We're knocking on the door in that case. So anyway, same spells. Nothing else. Nothing's new. Maybe swapped out one of these. I don't really remember. I did find some gems on some dudes that I killed, and I think I got this one fixed up by the blacksmith. He fixed it up for me, and then I guess I grinded some more. So anyway, we're back. Let's continue on with our quest now by exiting out the Mage's Tower. Not gonna find the remaining two. What do we got to find? The Griffin's Egg immediately. I think that's our second trial right here. I was thinking to myself that we have not... I was like, is there a day-night cycle in this game? Then I remembered that this is all meant to take place within a 24-hour period. So that answers that question. So anyway, I think we're going on the mountains. The signpost suggests that it's to the right. I don't think we've been to the mountains yet. So let's head this way and see if we can't find it. And continue on with our quest here. There's the Tingleberry bush. I think we've still got some Tingleberries, some dried ones in our inventory. That's good. From earlier. And there's some squirrels hanging out. I like that you can actually select the squirrel.
It's a squirrel.
Thank you, Dark. I'm glad to see that you're not just completely absorbed in your fire mage training. You have a well-rounded education, enough so that you can identify
It's a squirrel.
2 squirrels.
There is much beauty to be found in nature.
There is much...
Not to mention kindling.
Oh, you're a pyromaniac. In the making there, Dark. Alright, we won't touch that. Let's, So I guess we can keep going this way. We didn't try going this way before. I think the farthest we went was that treehouse where we found that board, which we used. Got some... Let's get some saves on. Got a couple grind saves right here. But we got some wasps up here.
A hive of potentially dangerous wasps.
Potentially. Woodpecker.
A woodpecker taps busily against the tree trunk.
Yeah, we'll leave that for the moment. Maybe we'll try to warm it up a little bit later. I don't know what else. It's my party trick. It's the only thing I know how to do. Can I highlight this? Seems like a wasp kind of found its way over here. Hello, eagle. Can I talk to you?
Who in their right mind would talk to a bird? Oh, that's right. An air mage.
I like that they remind you that there's different ways to play this game. There's some replay value in playing as the different magic types. Nice way to, oh, no?
I do not think the eagles will let me pass.
It's just because they haven't gotten any of this sweet meat that I got in my pants. Literal meat that I bought from the meat guy. King's Quest V style. Hello.
Either they don't accept offerings, or they don't accept them from humans.
This human, at least. If King Gramwall's in here, they'd be all over that meat. Anything else? Gonna have to get violent here. Enchanted dagger. That does not look like a redstone. Looks like another piece of meat, actually. Alright, let's go heat up that wasp nest. That's what I say. Yeah, if only you could pick up rocks in this game. I'd toss them at the wasp bestiary. Yeah, let's save and let's potentially do something stupid, right? We're still in training. Let's heat up that nest.
The heat spell would likely destroy the hive.
Your point being? What's the issue?
A hive of potentially dangerous.
Grab it. Oh, is this a bad idea? Oh!
Ouch! Aggressive little pests? I'd better give them a wide berth.
That was a good delivery.
I will need help dealing with these from someone who understands creatures of the air.
A lot of mentions of the air mages here. Not a lot of, Alright, well, let's teleport back to the place, since I don't know what else to do right now. And see if anyone can help us out. Maybe Bort has got some reading on the subject. I'm gonna say Earth are the only mages we haven't really, like, referenced at all, but I guess maybe because that's our best friend in Bort. I don't know. Well, they said air mages. There's a specific room for that, isn't there? Let's go check that out. Observation hall. What's that guy's name? Jonas. How could I forget? He always self-identifies. My name is Jonas. In my head, at least. Gotta get in the right position before addressing Jonas. Different spelling.
You took care of the priestess, I see.
Hell yeah.
You saw?
I watched everything.
I'm not sure whether I should feel grateful.
I'm not sure that telescope goes through
disturbed.
walls. I didn't
Why
kill her
not both?
outside. Grateful and disturbed. Well, I don't know. Makes a fair point, this Jonas. Alright, how do I deal with wasps, Joni?
Without a doubt, the best of the three. All those feathers.
What? Wasps.
Irritable creatures. Their stings can leave a nasty rash, assuming they don't kill you outright. Don't get too close.
That's your
Is there a way to pacify
That's your
them?
advice, don't get too
Have
close.
you tried singing to them?
Oh, please.
No.
Oh.
And I'm not
I was
going
gonna say,
to.
let us sing to
Oh.
them.
What about putting them to sleep then? That should calm them down.
I
Really?
don't have a sleep
Works for
spell.
humans, doesn't it? I have heard that the fruit of a certain plant has an intoxicating effect on insects. You can barely keep them away. Or awake.
Tingleberries?
Which plant?
No idea. They're not really my thing.
It's the only plant we've come across, so I'm assuming it's tingleberries. Who do we talk? I guess
Keep your...
let's go check in with Bort. Bort knows everything, right? We all in agreement that Bort knows everything. He's so creepy, that Phileum.
Phileum won't speak to me. Maybe because I told a few dozen people that I thought Varner was a better candidate for Fire Master.
Still, we should have some sort of camaraderie. We were the same color. Bort, what do you know about plants? He's probably got a book, right? Here we go.
I know the plant Jonas was referring to. There's a tingleberry bush growing in the woodland just outside of town.
Called that.
The berries, when dried and crushed, release an intoxicating aroma. Heating the powder in an incense burner
seduce
will
wasps.
increase its potency. This should be quite effective
Incense
against
burner?
the wasps.
Where am I supposed to find an incense burner?
Shapir?
Seems like the sort of knick-knack the giftless would take an interest in.
Are you sure this
Oh,
will
the
work?
giftless.
I saw
Such
ants
disdain.
swarming all over the tingleberries. They weren't affected.
Technically, ingesting enough should knock any creature out cold. Insects, however, aren't known for their large appetites. Besides, have you ever tried force-feeding a wasp?
Point
You
taken.
don't know what I do
You'll have to smoke them out.
in my free time. Smoke them out, you say. All right. All right, let's go check in with the giftless. I love it. The pathetic giftless townspeople. Let's start with Long. He's got something. Oh, he's got an incense burner right there. Can I have it? Just cuz?
I noticed you have an incense burner. Is it for sale?
That depends. It is of immense sentimental value.
$10?
How much?
If you were prepared to risk your life for me,
What?
we might be able to come to a deal.
Come on now.
If not,
You would find the deal less palatable.
I'm
Do we have
listening.
options here?
When I first arrived, traveling through the northern wastelands, I was accosted by bandits. Fortunately, I managed to conceal my most valuable belongings.
Like they didn't say brigands.
If you were to retrieve them.
Where are they
On the
exactly?
wastelands.
Ah, the mind and the eye seldom agree.
You don't remember?
I recall a deep ravine, a lifeless shrub, and the brittle remains of a beast and its master. My belongings lie in the vicinity of those. Here, this map may aid you.
A map. Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
I remember a ravine in the wastelands. Let's take a look.
It looks like a normal...
Alcove. Oh, Beast and Master. Bandit camp. I don't remember the bandit camp being in the northwest. Well, okay, I guess we just kind of go straight west, straight north, and then, alright, doesn't matter. So I guess north a bunch and then east. Or if that alcove is worth checking out. To the wastelands. I think there was a spell to take us there, but I'm not that lazy. Right there. Dark 2. Who knows what we'll run into here in the wastelands? So let's go north, 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 north. 3 times? I don't want to fight you. Don't spit on me. Is that... Alright, we went a little too far. Let's try going south a couple times. Yeah. Here we go.
This looks like the area Sealong described.
Sure do. Oh. Did the worm eat his stuff? Wait, he said it was the remains. Why is your stuff inside the, whatever. Let's not ask questions. Let's be thankful we found
True to
Sealong's
his
stuff.
word, Sealong's valuables are stashed here.
Alright, I must have missed when he said he put him inside the carcass of the beast. It's a bindle, everybody. Alright. Let's get these back to... Why is there no waypoint? Like, maybe not in the town. I get that because the townspeople are wary of people with gifts. The gifted. You know, when you're giftless, you're wary of the gifted, but... Or at the very least, jealous. Angrily, violently jealous. But still, like, maybe right outside of town to improve commerce. Let me just give it to you. I got your bindle, Sealong.
By your actions do you prove your worth. Here is the incense burner.
Thank you.
Now I'll take down
That which is loaned is best returned.
that earth.
I promise to give it back when I'm done.
A promise seeks always a companion indeed.
With your double speak, Sealong. Now we can take down that earth elemental or air elemental. Oh, we can continue with the game. All right, so I feel like how do we? When the air isn't thick enough, there's a knob to extinguish it. Okay, we need to let's try. Taking this. Just setting it up outside? I don't know. I gotta grind up these berries first. They said a powder, I feel like. This might not be the way. Just kind of drop it down here. There you go. Alright. Let's put some berries in there.
I'll need to collect the incense burner if I want to place anything in.
Oh, just combine them in your inventory. That makes sense.
Bort said the tingleberries must be ground to...
Crap, we're gonna do that. Did I have like a mortar and pestle in my room? That sounds kind of familiar. Let's check it out. It's private hall. Yeah, I remember seeing that there. Mortar and pestle. Let's pop it in. Let's grind them up. Squirrels move?
The berries have been crushed into a fine powder.
Excellent. Now we can combine these.
I've packed all the tingleberry powder that will fit. I'll keep the rest.
Alright. Do it. Oh, is there a faster waypoint outside of town? No, there's really not. This is... Marginally? No, not when they put me out on the left side. Oh well. That's fine. Alright. Let's knock out some wasps, shall we? Let me move the squirrels around. I like that. Dark 2. Drop that here. Let's light that baby up. And I guess the fumes will carry. What have you? Heat. Here we go. Nothing needs to die. Yeah, sweet. What?
The wasps are back inside their hive. If Bort was right, they should be subdued. That doesn't... I'll need to lure them down where I can reach them.
Something tasty? What have I got that's tasty? All I got is some meat. Do wasps like meat? Want some meat? But they're like passed out. Should I have done that before? Probably should have done that just now. Hold on. Alright, let's try this again. Let's put this down here. Let's put down some delicious meat from Kolb. Ah, look at that. They're coming down to the meat. Brilliant. Now we can... I already stoked it. Let's light it. Hell yeah.
The wasps see...
There we go.
I will need something.
We have like how many jars? Are they gonna hang out for a second? Stand by. Let me buy myself a empty flask. Alright, hold on. That's embarrassing.
Ouch!
Where do you think I'm trying to go? We should do a good bit of shopping in general while we're in town. Alright, let's see. What do you got, Ceylon, for trading? He's got the empty flask. Let's buy 2 just to be safe. We got plenty of those scrolls of identify. We got plenty of potions. I'll buy 1, 2 of those. These are all the ones that let's buy it. Well, we got points for that. I think it's time to level up. I wonder if I sold him some of these cracked gems here. Can I level up? Oh no, 10 points away. Alright. Alright, so we got our jar, maybe for the bees. But stand by, let's see if there's anything else we might need. Some fruit. Orange. Go banana. An apple, we already used the lemon. We know we don't need a lemon. Tobin. What do you got? A fish? You might need a fish. A hide? You might need a hide. Rollum. Never know. Never know. I found some of these on goblins and stuff, so I'm not gonna mess with the bread. Yeah, it's weird. I killed some goblins when I was grinding off camera, and I presented them to him, thinking I could like sell them back, and he's like, "The finest bread I've ever baked." All right, that's cool. Okay. So now we have a container to put the bees in. Let's put down the incense burner. Let's put down the delicious Kolb's meat. That brought down the bees. And let's heat up that incense burner.
The wasps seem to have fallen asleep.
And now the wasps will hopefully go in one of these empty flasks. Docile wasps.
I've captured the wasps in a flask.
2 points away. We're so close to leveling up.
I don't
Do
need...
you need the meat back?
I'll leave it...
Do you need the incense burner back? That guy wanted it back, right? Let's give it back to him right now, actually, so we can go ahead and get ourselves the level up. Might be necessary moving forward. This might unlock some more gem usage for Dark. We'll have to wait and see. Here's your incense burner. Hold on, let me save in case I might need it again.
Your incense burner, as
1
promised.
point, 2 points.
My humblest thanks. May you receive all the blessings your elements see fit to give.
Not that much.
They are your elements, too.
That which is mine, I have. So I thank you for sharing yours.
What the hell does that mean? Here we are. Look at that. All right, 4 points to give. Let's just, you know what? Actually, yes, I will do them later. All right, so we do them when we want, on demand. Yeah, let's check out our gem situation, because we might want to base 5 intelligence for a plus 20 damage to all fire. So it might be worth it in this case. Normally I've been like distributing the points evenly, but in this case it might be worth it to go double intelligence here. And I guess that's all I got right now. That's for accuracy, the intelligence. Plus 5 armor. Don't really know how that's going to manifest in battle. Couldn't hurt. Alright, maybe we'll rock these two. These are both kind of in, quest type stuff anyway, so. Alright, so let's just go double down on the intelligence, and then I guess we'll go magic and constitution, get everything on a nice even 4 aside from that intelligence. Sound like a plan? 1, 2. Nice. Even. Like it. So now we should be able to go ahead. Pop on our fire jewel. Pop on Marin's Tear. There you go. Oh, wow. Oh, plus 20 from the fire jewel. Good lord. Wow, that is very much worth it. So, do we like this? Max mana, max health. The max isn't that big of a deal to me, honestly. Maybe I should just go back with the smooth ruby. Let's go back to the smooth ruby. And maybe get it fixed while we're in town before we see if those eagles will deal with us now that we took care of their nasty wasp problem. Pair gems. So just smooth the ruby. How much was that? Like 20-something bucks? It doesn't matter. I think I know how all this works by now. Oh, did it? Okay, I probably just swapped those out. There we go, we're good. Looking good. I like it. Those are good numbers for level 4 or whatever we're on. Alright. Continuing on. Now let's go see if we can head into the mountains now. Where the eagles will be a bit more chill now that we got rid of the wasps. It seemed like they were kind of giving them problems on their screen. Yeah, nice and...
Now that I have removed those bothersome wasps
Fantastic.
for good, I think the eagles will let me pass.
Alright. Let's do it. This feels very much like we're gonna come across a fallen eagle and need to give it some meat while wearing a cloak as King Graham. You alright, man? Take some of your feathers. Is that okay? As you're bleeding out, apparently.
Stay away! I will hurt you, human! Go!
You don't look like you're in much of a position to hurt anybody. Ease his pain. Lift him up. Let's see what his issue is first. We're gonna deal with the Yeti.
Hold still. I need to see your wound.
It is my leg, human. I do not need.
Arrgh. Alright, you don't need Org, but
His leg isn't broken, but it's badly burned.
Burned?
And there's a sharp rock fragment embedded in the wound. I'll need to do something.
I need to do something. I don't know. Take out the rock? No doctor, but... Or should we leave the rock in? I'm gonna take it out. We saved. We're in a lot of eyeshadow. It's got like, it's very 80s.
Thank you, human.
Very glam rock right there. Can I ease your pain? I'm not a healer by trade, but
At least allow me to move your leg
petting
into
him?
a more comfortable position.
you can have a healing You want a healing potion? Where's my healing potion? Oh, there. Oh, do you want a band-aid? Probably want some bandages, right? Nice.
I've bound his leg as best I can.
It's also very, yeah, mid-2000s emo rock. Flightarian boy. That's very close to Fallout Boy. Would you like a healing potion? I got 101.
Drink this. It should ease the pain enough to help you walk.
Nice. Good.
What are you going to do now?
Pick you up? Move along.
Come on. Up you get.
Up you get?
I am Dark, by the way. What's your name?
Falk. Why are you helping me?
Falk.
I could not leave you to suffer.
Your human
I did,
friends
actually.
thought otherwise.
What happened?
I was flying over the town. I know I am not meant
Yeah.
to, but I like seeing it up close.
The normies don't like
As
that,
I
or the
passed over
giftless.
your lord's home, flame engulfed my leg and caught my wing.
Flame? From an arrow?
It must have been. I made it as far as the pass and landed here. I may never fly again. There is no greater shame for my people.
If you permit me, Falk, I will return with you to your valley. I need to speak with your leader. He might be less hostile if you are with me.
As you have helped me, that seems only fair. I will call for Chief Hawkane at the entrance.
We all in agreement that it was clearly a fire mage that attacked him, not a fire arrow.
You say the humans targeted you, Falk? The Lord's own guards?
I saw only the direction the flame came from, the largest ground perch. McGuile's home, I think.
The
A
governor
moment
guy?
later, it struck my leg and scorched my wing.
This is most serious. The worst incident since these troubles began.
Sorry to interrupt, Chief Hawkane, but to
Chief
what
Hawkane.
troubles do you
Looks
refer?
badass.
You will do well to remember that a human's place is second among Flightarians, less when he is
gifted.
trespassing.
He helped me, Father.
That too.
Indeed. That is why he still lives.
There.
Father?
Ask your questions, human, but be quick.
What does father mean? That Flightarian lady's pretty stacked. Like they just have the human bodies, but they got wings. So that's your son?
You are fortunate he is with you and speaks in your favor. You have come this far, human, but no further.
Come on. I'm chill. I'm a cool guy.
What business have you with our most revered wards?
I need an egg?
Maybe it's too soon to be asking for an egg. Perhaps if I were to gain their trust somehow.
They're very winged ones. That's true. Just a bit more bird-like and less, Roman?
You mentioned troubles. Maybe I can help.
I think not. Our relations with the humans are strained of late.
Yeah, is that his mom?
And this season's envoys have not yet arrived. In addition, we have spied the Lord's own citizens entering the forest, where no human should dare tread. If McGuile is conspiring with the forest folk, as I suspect, and humans have formed such an impure alliance.
Forest folk.
We would have no choice but to cleanse this land of their tainted
I
blood.
don't like that language.
More recent and pressing are the thefts committed against our own citizens. Only your kind would possess such frivolous items as those left in our perches.
Sounds like kind of a vizier type situation. King's Quest 6.
We have never fully trusted them. With good reason, it seems.
We don't have a great track record.
His envoys have borne lesser gifts in recent seasons. Strange as the price of our protection has not lowered.
Her name's definitely Robina.
The goblins are long known to seek communion with the lower world. They should be purged from the wooded realm they despoil.
What's your lady's name there?
Perhaps there is a misunderstanding.
No, my sources are infallible.
How about those sources?
I have eyes on the ground. You need not know more than that.
Is it bored? You gotta tell me if it's bored.
I am not wrong. Humans have entered our city without permission. Coupled with today's unforgivable
How did they get to
attack,
your city's
my
in
options are
trees?
few. An end to human insolence draws near.
You can't fly? How do we get up there?
Have you searched your city for the missing property?
Why would we? The perpetrators are obvious.
That means the stuff's in their city.
I would like to see these perches for myself.
You suggest we are capable of a ground dweller's dishonesty? That insult
I saved your
alone
son's life.
hardens my resolve.
Deal
no
weed?
human shall again pass beyond this.
Father?
I will allow him, Father.
Thank you, Falk.
What is this? You cannot.
Is it not our law that any Flightarian, chief son or no, may grant outsiders passage through our territory?
It is so.
Seems like a bad law, but
But know that you would be responsible for this human, Falk. Were he to abuse your trust, your life would be forfeit. I could do nothing to
he can't
change
fly
that.
anymore anyway.
I understand.
Very well. You may see these perches, human,
Nice.
once you have shown respect and paid tribute.
It's like a
But
door
remember,
charge? What is that?
Should your actions compromise my son, you will suffer by my own talons.
Oh.
Yours would be the first blood in a war that now seems unavoidable.
Ooh.
Sperrin,
This is wages of
take
war all of
Falcon.
a sudden.
Condur, you shall escort the human around our
Oh, it's
city.
Speron.
Be vigilant at all times.
Or is it
Welcome
Condor?
to the city of Flyteria.
Maybe that's Condor. I don't know. I don't know. Is he introducing me to the lady? Oh, she's taking him back. This guy's got one hell of a Fu Manchu. Hi, Condor. Condor. Are you my Uber? Oh, you're taking me to different places? Yeah, take me to the perch.
Can you take me to Falk's perch?
All right, hold on.
Oh, that's handy. Look at that, my own personal little chauffeur. I don't know why I said chauffeur. But that is Speron. That's a good name. Not Sparrow, but Speron. Alright, let's head inside.
Hello again. I didn't thank you properly before. Please know I am grateful for your aid.
Thanks.
I'm glad I could help. Tell me,
Condor.
is there any way to see your father?
As an outsider, you will not be able to visit my father's perch without an offering of some kind.
Offering.
Humans are known for their tools and crafts, at least the ones you are permitted to use. Perhaps you could make something for him.
Like a beat ball caddy? What are we talking about here? Like what? Thanks.
For letting you into our valley? It was the least I could do. If you can prove that humans are not responsible for these thefts, maybe my father will change his mind about them.
Yeah, it's definitely wages of war.
You do not owe me anything, except perhaps to learn what really happened to the missing items.
Okay. What would your
father's
dad
a good
like?
leader.
What's he into?
Strong, devoted, and proud.
Like a towel rack?
I only hope I can do him justice when it is my turn. If it is ever my turn.
I'm gonna kill your dad.
Being the son of the chief is a mixed blessing. What of your
I was a
father?
Boondin at
I
6
do
years
not know
old.
him. At least, not anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my family for many
know,
years.
That must be difficult.
I'm not their tastes.
Try not to think about it. It is an honor to discover you're chosen. Worth the sacrifice, so I've been told. They wouldn't remember me anyway.
Aw.
I doubt that.
Aw. That's nice. I like Falk.
I was born 14 years ago, here in my
We're
mother's
about the
perch.
same age. I'm
My
a couple
family
years
has
older.
always ruled Flyteria. I wonder, though, if my people could accept a leader who cannot fly.
Get you like a jetpack or something.
She died 6 years
No,
ago.
that's not his mom.
I try not to think about her, but sometimes it is difficult. There are few Flyterians my age in the valley.
16.
I had hoped that, when I am of age, my father would allow me to leave the valley for a time, as he did.
Yeah.
I doubt that
Take
will
a
ever
year,
happen now.
go see Europe, you know,
Why
travel
have you
around.
come here?
To obtain a
Play
griffin's
harmonica for
You might find that a
getting by and
challenge.
everything. Oh, that's Huey Lewis. Yeah, how do I get one of them eggs?
The Griffins are difficult to approach, and they do not trust strangers. Furthermore, my father will not allow you near them until you have gained his trust.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I don't...
Drop by again.
Can I make something for him? We were gonna do some woodworking for the man. Got a block of wood. I made you a towel rack.
Do you mind if I take this block of wood?
Go ahead. I wasn't sure how to finish it anyway.
Not sure where that's going in your pants. Dark, but alright.
I don't know anything about woodcraft.
Why the hell did you just take that giant block of wood then?
I don't know. It wouldn't look good in my private hall.
Could I pass this off as something that I carved and give it to his dad? Schematic. Oh, we'll make this for his dad. So we got the base. Metal pole. Didn't we have one of those back on the island? A wheel.
I tried to make
And
one for
some
my
feathers.
father, but I am unfamiliar
We got the feathers.
with the strange object in the center.
You mean the wheel?
Wheel?
Never mind.
Wheel? Have I got anything? Cylindrical shape. That sounds like a hint. And there is a hole right there, right? Yeah. And then what?
These two items do nothing together.
Oh, I guess those go on the wheel. All right, we got to find a wheel. Can I go through your closet? Do you mind?
Odds are Falk would not appreciate me rummaging through his personal effects.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's, I guess head back to tent. Do I need to, like, check in with Condor? Or can I just warp back? No, that's handy. Maybe he'll be waiting for me there. Yeah, just give me a town. You guys impressed by that, by the way? You guys can fly, but I can literally warp to, like, 3 locations. 3 very specific and not always all that handy locations. Alright. I feel like there was a wagon somewhere in town, like a broken down wagon maybe on the next screen. Oh, she's got... Yeah, here we go. Wooden wheel. You don't mind if I...
This wheel looks
Hey,
broken.
you mind if I take this too?
May I have it?
You wouldn't take a girl's wheel without compensation, right?
What did you have in mind?
How much we talking?
Make me an offer.
That wheel has a lot of sentimental value, Dark.
You'll need to be a little more generous than that.
Why is my communication so low? Where's this game's version of Tabak Simrish?
You'll need to be a
7?
You'll need
It's
to
a
be
broken wheel, Anna Kendrick.
You'll need to be
9?
You'll need-
I know you don't mean 10.
That seems a fair trade.
Come on now. Alright. So can we put some feathers on the wheel?
The feathers are not adhesive. I'll need to make them sticky.
Sticky. We still got the, the tree sap.
The feathers are sticky now.
Done. Done.
I can't attach them directly. This may require the help of a skilled metalworker.
Thankfully, we've got one screen over. Is that poster always torn?
I don't need to take a torn poster.
Wasn't there? No,
hangs
there was
by
the
the
picture of that
merchant's
guy
stall.
before. Is that new? Did I miss that? Maybe that started with the second quest and I just haven't noticed it. What's the deal with that torn poster, Baker?
What happened to your poster?
Vandalism! Cirrus Tabin and I were discussing the incoming trade tariffs. The next thing I know, someone had come along and torn it. There's no respect for anything anymore. I blame McGuile.
For a ripped poster?
Why
wanted to
not?
say MacGyver.
That reminds me. I found the strangest thing. Whoever defaced the poster dropped some sort of grooming item. Only it wasn't like anything I've ever seen. It had the handle of a comb, but in place of the teeth, it was curved like a beak.
What?
Might be useful if you had feathers, I suppose.
Do you still have this feather comb?
I do, but
Go on.
Falk mess with
I
this?
hate to ask, but times are tough. What with our lord raising the taxes for the 4th time this year, I was going to sell it to Ceylon.
I think it has a price.
Are you sure there's nothing I could do to change your mind?
Well, I was deeply saddened when I saw what someone had done to the likeness of my valued customer.
Oh, yeah, that
I mean, this good person. If you could find a way to repair the poster
Valued
with the missing
customer.
pieces, that would be a service beyond measure.
Repair the poster. What? Gotta look for torn poster pieces now? Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'll pierce my eyes, whatever. I'll pierce Dark's eyes. Alright, you got this, Blacksmith? Do you even know what I want here? Our communication isn't great. I mostly just show him stuff and it's...
Good, blacksmith. Might you attach this wooden wheel and metal pole so that the wheel spins freely at one end?
Grom. For $1? I don't want to offend him. I like this guy. $5?
Is that enough?
Nice. Give it a good smack.
Thank you, blacksmith.
Alright, look at this stupid thing we just made. Now his dad will be sure to listen to me, maybe? I don't know. Possibly? Flyterian
I am not permitted.
Ah, these stupid towns. Stupid giftless. They're so jelly. Alright. Like, No, not the wasteland. Why wouldn't they put these in order of my discovering them? I'll man the grill during the next barbecue. Just look the other way on this, you know? Alright, Condor's back. Take me to Hawkane's Perch.
Can you take me to Hawkane's Perch?
See if he'll like it. We need to show it to Falk first to get like the okay. Can I just like go over here? Make a big hop? That seems like a really bad idea. Whatever. Look what I sort of made. With your feathers, I
That is
guess.
a fine gift. Are those my feathers?
Are those my feathers?
Yeah. Sorry.
Awkward.
Do not be. My father will want to know you had my blessing
Alright,
to
it's
use
a good thing
them.
we popped in here first.
Hold it still while I scratch my mark into the wood.
Well, I don't want you to take credit for this. What? Using his foot?
There. My father should approve now.
Okay. Wonder what would have happened if we did not have his mark. May I come in, Sparron? Look what I made.
You may enter and present your gift.
Guess that's a very masculine voice she had. Hawkane! Look what I made.
An insightful gift. My son listens well to his father's tales. What do you call this?
Bunch of wood with a
windmill.
glued on feather. A windmill.
Windmill. Falk is as I was in my youth. Too much so, I think.
Like windmills?
But the past is dead, as are
Don
those who were
Quixote?
taken from us. Only the future matters. My people will survive in spite of human and forest folk treachery.
Okay. We need to talk. What do you think of your son?
My son has paid the price for placing trust and curiosity in your kind, and will do so for the rest of his life. I blame myself for his lack of intuition.
Been more racist.
My personal life is no concern of yours, human.
Okay.
Should you ever travel beyond this realm, you will find no nobler bastions of purity.
Yes, you guys seem like a bunch of pant loads.
The
Except for
human
your
town
son.
holds little interest to me. The only contact
And that guy
I
that
have
flies
with
me
its
around,
lord
Condor,
is through
I like
his
him.
envoys.
I like
As
to
it
cut a piece
is,
of
we have
jib.
neither seen nor heard from them in some months. To me, this indicates Miguel no longer desires our protection. It is home to the unclean, the cast-offs of nature.
Like
No
the
Flyterian would ever think to nest
goblins?
in there. If I had the wing power, I would lead an assault on those creatures and put an end to their defiling natures for good.
I feel like that's where the third quest is going to take place, more in the forest.
As you can see, the evidence held to the light casts the darkest shadow over our human neighbors. Go ahead. Observe the items if you must. You will reach the same conclusion. Humans have been among us, uninvited, bringing nothing but ill intent. 2 items of value only to humans
but a
were
pipe?
discovered in separate
Rope?
perches.
What is that?
Nearby was evidence of further transgression. What does it matter what was stolen? That these thefts happened at all
Start
is
on
the
the
most
insurance
pertinent
claim.
fact. If you must know, they were grooming implements,
Grooming
adornments,
Interesting.
small things of that nature.
And that fell down to Baker Man.
The thefts occurred in separate locations. Condor can take you to those perches.
Alright, good to know about Condor. Evidence of thefts.
Evidence of the
Well,
alleged.
let's check it out. D-Arc. Smoking pipe and a gauntlet.
The owner was evidently a smoker, and I don't think the Flyterians have
Do we
taken
know
up
any,
such
have we
vices
seen anyone
yet.
smoking
The
yet?
mouthpiece is made of brass.
I don't recall that.
A leather gauntlet with brass buckles and silver studs, made for a smallish hand.
Any small folks that are partial to the pipe? It's that blonde guy, the water guy that I didn't give the dealie to. He's probably not involved, but still I hate that guy.
A sundial graces the floor. Not even our most powerful mages can turn back time.
If I could turn back. Alright. Yeah, let's go check in with Condor. And are you gonna take me to the location of the thefts? Pipe. Yeah.
Can you take me to the perch where the smoking pipe was found?
Didn't even say anything. Alright, I guess he's on top of it. Okay. Notice how tall the doors are. Like, they're... Alright, well, when you say... Alright, they're not that tall. It was perspective. Fallen candle. Oh! It's a piece of our poster?
This scrap looks like it came
There we
from
go.
the poster in town. How did it get all the way over this side of the valley?
How did indeed. But a small piece of a bigger picture.
I do.
Okay. Small
There are
scratches.
some smaller, less defined scratch marks on the floor. I should be careful not.
I don't want the guy to run in and stab me with this giant spear, but can I check out this chest?
Locked. Probably boring private stuff anyway.
Just talking to yourself. Yeah, just come on, man.
It's locked. Chances are the owner.
Yeah, I guess that's not what we.
I didn't come here.
Okay. Fair enough. That's just his way of rationalizing his inability to get into that chest. Probably just boring stuff. I don't know, it might be some, like, weird bird people stuff. You don't know. You don't know what's in there. That's what I'm saying. Alright, take me to the gauntlet place.
Can you take me to...
Let's do it. Love that animation just going stiff. Ugh. Alright, let's check out this abode. Got some fruit here.
Some scraps of half-eaten
Someone
fruit
stopped by Anna
lie on the
Kendrick's
floor.
hut, apparently. Oh, look, another torn paper. Plot thickens. More scratch marks. Is that normal? Wait, I tried clicking the hand on the scratch marks at the last place. He didn't really
I cannot move.
okay.
These marks must have been made by the owner.
Okay,
like
that's
a
fair.
claim on the perch itself.
That makes sense. Table?
No reason to.
No.
It's locked.
Yeah, grab some fruit scraps.
The Flytarians are not vegetarians. The fly.
Okay. Maybe let's warp back to that. Is this gonna upset and or confuse Condor? We just head back to the. He's been in there for a long time. We don't care what he thinks. We don't really respect him. Let's head into town, check in with a couple people, I suppose. First, let's talk to. Did we pick up any of that fruit? We can put those poster pieces back up. Wonder how many he's missing. Found some fruit.
Fruit scraps in the Flytarian village. From my stall, you say?
Apparently.
Yes, they were spread across the floor at the scene of the theft.
Charlie
I
Kelly.
am short a few apples and a banana, but I'd wager it was those children who like playing nearby. They're certainly fast.
May I take a closer look?
They went missing from the crate behind me.
Crate behind you, you say. What's your bean situation, D? Hello.
The fruit scraps in the Flytarian perch likely came from here. Might this brass button have come from the Flytarian village somehow? I should ask around.
There you go. Guess that's all that we need to worry about.
I can't.
Okay. Anything else? That might be it. Alright, let's pop these two pieces back at least. See how many we're missing, if nothing else.
The pieces came from the torn poster, and the scratches below it are like those from the Flytarian perches.
There we go. Missing in the wastelands. Alright, so maybe 3 more pieces it looks like. Probably, maybe. Alright. Let's see. Anyone know about this button?
I found this on the ground nearby. Did you notice who dropped it?
Let me see that. Ah, that's the insignia of Ignore. Anyone enacting official duty on behalf of Lord Magile wears a uniform adorned with identical buttons.
Can I get an audience with
Do
Lord
such
MacGyver?
important people grace your stall with their presence?
Every day. Why do you ask?
I'm investigating a theft.
I had no idea mages concerned themselves with the trivialities of us lesser
I'm glad
folk.
you know that you
They don't.
lesser folk.
These thefts occurred in the Flytarian
That we consider you to
village,
be lesser folk.
possibly by lesser folk, as you say. Do you know who might have dropped this
I say
particular button?
Oh, well.
Yeah, somebody's not
Nobody comes to
wearing all
mind,
17
I'm sorry
pieces
to
of
say.
flair or whatever
Then
it
again,
was.
I've never paid close attention to those of the favored quarter. No sense feeding one's envy.
Yeah, that's true.
If there's a connection between the displaced fruit and button, I may find it in the Flytarian Valley.
Say no more, Dark. Next stop, back to the valley. Let's save. To the Flytarian Overlook. Maybe Falcono something? He seems to be more receptive than most of the bird people.
Drop by. Strange. I've seen something like that in my cousin's perch. Pecon found it there 2 days ago. We thought it might be a coin of some sort from their town.
Pecon.
You didn't mention this to your father?
It did not seem important. I mean, nothing was stolen.
I should take a look anyway. Can you direct me to your cousin's perch?
Of course. It is on the western side of the valley. Pecon is visiting the Sharpstone Mountains today, but I can permit you entry. Ask Condor. He knows the way.
Okay. It's kind of, we're just going to take my word for it that I have permission. Pecon's Perch.
Can you take me to Pecon's Perch?
It's like a good seafood restaurant or something. I don't know. We're just brainstorming here. Spitballing. This looks just like everybody else's. This guy's related to the royalty directly, and he's got the same crappy house as everybody else. Looks the same. Oh, another torn paper. Okay. Breadcrumbs. More reason to. Ooh, look at that. It's got a picture of a sexy bird lady in a sports bra.
These breadcrumbs may have come from the market quarter, just as
we already
fruit
talked to the
scraps
baker
did.
guy, though. Small scoop. Level up. 4 more points. Are we waiting on anything, gem-wise? I don't think we are. No. No, it's all gravy from here. Let's just, let's do it. Yes, and everything's looking pretty good. What do we say magic was? Oh, that's capacity, that's accuracy, that's damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go more... a bit more strength right there. Alright. Coming along. Coming along, Dark.
I should be careful.
Or scratches.
Even Falk's scratch marks are larger than these.
Huh. We go through this guy's stuff. We are live.
Locked. Probably born.
So you say, check out the bird lady, though.
Relatives? Local historical figures? Whoever they aren't being helpful.
Yeah, help me solve this case, portrait lady. Come on now. All right, let's go back and put this piece in. Actually, back to the forest, by which I mean the town, or the town by which I mean the forest. Still you remain. Is this the last piece? Probably not. One more piece. It looks like. We're so close. Can you give me like 80% of the dealie? The comb, whatever it was.
I can't imagine how my bread could wind up in the valley. I thought all Flightarians were meat eaters.
Amount of leads. Also out of poster pieces. Am I supposed to like scour the forest looking for the red? Oh, is that? Oh, it's a skull. I can differentiate stuff. Could be just like more in the immediate area here. Let's try and get walking up the hill here. This might just take me to the Birdman screen, actually. Yeah, banking on that. What's up this way? Nothing? We need one more piece. Have I been everywhere? Yeah. The valley floor? Where's the valley
Can you take me?
floor? Oh. Okay. That might be the last piece. Can I not, like, leave anywhere here? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Did he take me to the Overlook? Or is that back? Oh, that's back here. Alright. Well, the important thing is we may have gotten the last piece. Kind of turned his head like, what? So that's how he's been ditching me. Time and time again. Alright, now we will get that comb thingy, hopefully. If this is indeed the last piece. There we go. How about that?
I think that's worth more than coin. I've
Don't
no
see
idea
how,
how valuable this feather comb is. Still, it's yours if you want it.
Sure do. Feather comb. Alright. Well, whatever that's worth. Alright, let's head back and I guess show this to Falk and see if he's got any ideas. Falk's Birch.
I should.
Oops. Sorry, Falk.
Where did you find that?
In Ignor's market.
It's not
quarter.
easy.
That's more than a little odd. I recognize the markings on the handle.
Pariah?
They belong to the widow Parla.
Oh, Parla.
But she's been sequestered
The
in mourning
pariah.
for the past month. I imagine you still wish to visit her perch, though.
You imagine correctly.
All about those
Condor
widows.
can fly you there.
Parla's
Can you-
Perch. Yeah, they didn't go all out on the design of these little houses. They have one architect, and he's making a killing in this village. Let's see what we got here. She's got some meat.
Where are you, my darling? I wait for you.
She's got her mourning little cloak. Is that a chef's hat or are those feathers?
There you are. What have you brought
Is it just
for
a
me
bird
today?
stealing stuff?
Oh, thank
That's
you.
so anticlimactic. I was hoping I'd get to burn
I know
something.
you loved me, but you must stop bringing me these trinkets.
Boo.
Where do you get them from? It is not safe, my darling, especially not now.
I'm gonna start a war, you stupid
I
bird.
would never tell anyone it was you. It will always be our secret. We are good at keeping secrets, are we not? No one will ever know who you really
Like all
are.
those people that we killed and buried. No one will ever know. He just walks out. Well, now that answered all our questions. Do I gotta... Oh, there goes the bird. Can we follow the bird?
Follow that magpie.
Yes! But take me with you when you do it? Okay. Dark's like, that's not exactly what I... Magpie comes back with that guy's head. Damn. Alright, well, okay. Well, what of it?
The magpie flew to an outcropping in the mountains. The smell of the area prevented me from investigating further.
Smell of the
I can
area?
take you there, if you like.
What? Yeah, do it. Outcropping.
Can you take me to the
He just said he would. Nice.
According to Condor, the stench from within the cave is too strong for him.
Yeah.
Funny, I can't smell anything.
Be a bird thing. Okay. Dark 2. Maybe Dark 3. Lantern. Let's grab this baby.
The wick is damp and the flint is missing.
Wick is damp and the flint is missing. What do we got? We just like pop in a candle?
I can't use. Using a candle to light the lantern?
If the candle were... Well, friggin'... How do I target this with my spell? I gotta target the lamp first. I'm a friggin' fire mage. There you go.
I have dried the lantern's wick.
Okay, well that's why we got the...
Using a candle to light...
What? How do you... Can't light things in my inventory. Do I have to find an external fire source to light this candle? 'Cause that's a little ridiculous. I feel like I might as well just fail my initiation right now if I need to go find a fire to light this candle. Oh god, where have we seen fire? I feel like there was some in the reading hall? No. I got a fire in my room, don't I? I do. I don't know who's tending to this fire. Maybe it's like a magical fire. Am I really lighting this candle in my fireplace?
My candle is
I'm a
now
fire
burning.
mage. You don't need to travel across the land to light your candle. You just do a little, you know? That's embarrassing, Dark. Come on. I have no hope for you. And man, Condor's gotta hate us. We are giving him the worst time. Alright, whatever. We got a lit candle. Just go, that's how you light a candle. On demand when you're a fire mage. I'm not a water mage. I'm not an earth mage. I'm not an air mage. I am a fire mage. I'm going dark 4. Oh, it's ridiculous. Alright. Done. Casty McSpell shakes his head in disgust. Whoa. Alright now. What we got here?
The missing envoys, I
yeah.
presume. The burns suggest they were killed by flame projectiles.
going on?
Like the one that struck
I
Falk.
bet whoever burned these dudes to death could light a friggin' candle on
To
demand.
assassinate them. But for what
Hopefully
purpose?
we don't run into them.
Furthermore, why leave them here?
Yeah.
And how did the perpetrator move them up here without being noticed? There is another more disturbing possibility, which I had better keep to myself for now.
Magic? Is it a fellow mage? A fellow fire mage, perhaps? That guy that we said should Feyrata or whatever his name was?
The envoys, I presume. What are the odds of them staggering one by one into the same inaccessible cave before perishing?
I don't know. It's a fair question.
You dare disturb us,
Air Wraith.
child of flame.
Earth Wraith.
Souls of those slain in the coldest of blood.
A fire wraith? A water wraith. I guess we already dealt with the fire wraith back in the
I meant
wastelands.
no disrespect, spirits. If you could help me to understand what has transpired.
Could be a dragon.
Done is done. Embrace us.
You just want to cuddle?
As we have embraced an honorless death.
I can help you. I can find out who.
Oh no. Oh, my bad, letting all these guys.
We are of the dark.
My name's friggin' Dark.
As soon you
I love the dark. We can chill, we can have a pie. Alright. Oh no, don't surround me like that. Thank God we have 100 potions. What's the spell we got right now? Firebomb? Oh, hit one of them. Oh, this battle's gonna suck, isn't it? We're gonna be going to this well I can't even move. Oh, okay, I can't move. Combust. Which one's combust? Is that doing anything? Sorta? I think we should definitely prioritize one dude right now. Oh, he's got me in thorns or something. There you go. Can we stack a few of these? Is that a waste of magic? Got one. All right, the fight became a little more fair just now. Not really sure I don't have, we need Gary on hand. I don't know how to prioritize these guys. Oh yeah. I think the key is just come in with a buttload of healing potions. Potions in general. Alright. Today, fire beats water. Water wraith. Are you trying to heal? Oh, that's cool, you guys can heal. Hope you got a lot of mana potions yourself, actually, because I'm not stopping. I think we're getting ahead here. It's so close. We could be a little more accurate. There we go. Alright, mana potion. What I discovered while I was grinding is that you don't actually have to click on your targets. It makes no difference. Especially if there's just one target on the screen, one enemy, you can right-click anywhere on the screen and it will attempt to target them. So there's no advantage to clicking on them themselves. But anyway, done. Yeah, I feel like we have more than enough for those potions to last the rest of the... Wait, where did my potions go? Oh, okay, at the top. To last the rest of the game. I may have gotten carried away with my 96 healing potions. Let's see what these guys got on them.
This envoy wears a single gauntlet.
Oh, he's missing the gauntlet.
Matching the one I saw in Hawkane's perch.
Okay. Interesting. This one's going to, what was the other one? A pipe? This one's got his tobacco ready in his hand. Uh-oh, a conductor.
What is this? A conductor?
I knew it.
It's like mine.
There goes the
only
dragon theory.
It has a stylized symbol on it. 2 half circles slid
Looks
apart
like
along
did I
a
do this?
dividing line.
Alright, we're dealing with another mage, it looks like, possibly. Definitely. I mean, I kind of figured that out like an hour ago, but still. And this last guy, he's got some fresh herb. Oh, he's missing the buttons.
The dead envoy's clothing is ripped to shreds. 2 missing brass buttons have been torn from his doublet.
Okay. Well,
I have found out
yeah, I was gonna
all
say,
I can.
we gotta go see the king.
I need to see Hawkane.
Or whatever his status is, the chief.
You have shown perseverance in your search for the truth, most surprising for a human. You have also brought proof that
They have
these
the
thefts
same
were but the
contempt
acts
for
of
us
a mere
humans
magpie
that the winged
and
ones
its
have.
misguided caretaker. Guard, bring her in.
Can I give her a nice little to the face? The widow? I guess she's been through enough, but still.
You summoned me, noble Hawkane.
Your magpie is responsible for the recent plight surrounding our missing property. Failure to disclose this almost edged us into war.
I hate to say it, but I agree.
My darling is innocent. I know him better than you know your own son.
Claw carefully, Parla. While every soul
Claw
of flight may
carefully.
expect our care, your pet is just that, and no more than a scavenger.
You will not speak about my husband that way.
What, you married that bird?
Your husband?
Banging that thing?
Parla, your husband is dead.
Oh.
Like my wife.
Maybe we should
While
date.
we both feel their loss still, there is no returning from the higher world.
But he has come back to me. I knew it the day he died. When I first saw my beloved in his new form.
It's not an episode of Friends, lady.
We have heard enough. Guard, return her to her perch, and keep watch lest her pet return to cause more mischief.
Do not hurt my darling. He must not be kept from me.
Anyway, that was awkward. I'm still here.
It appears you were right, and that my son's trust was well placed. Falk grows quickly.
Yeah.
Something I have overlooked in seasons past.
He's a good kid.
He has coped with the dishonor dealt him better than I could have expected.
He will succeed you admirably when his day comes. No small impairment can change that.
I will tell him you
prosthetic
said so. Perhaps
or
I have
something.
been too hasty to judge the humans we have protected so long. The discovery of the envoys changes everything. Their disappearance was clearly not my people's doing, though some in Ignor may believe otherwise. Yet I do not comprehend why humans would kill their own in such a manner.
I don't believe the assault on Falk was motivated by mislaid revenge, yet I am sure it is related somehow to the envoy's demise.
Maybe
a lot
whoever
of
hit
trouble
him
has been
thought
taken
maybe
to
he
break
saw
your
something he wasn't
long-held
supposed
alliance.
to.
It almost succeeded.
The nature of their deaths also disturbs me, for reasons, with your forgiveness, I do not wish to discuss. I promise you, Chief Hawkane, to find out all I can as soon as my remaining tasks are completed. Once initiated, I will have greater authority to investigate on your behalf.
Getting close.
I would be grateful for that. Is there
Funny you
anything
mention
I can
that.
do to expedite
I need a griffin egg.
proceedings?
Yes, my master sent me to collect a single griffin's egg.
Remember that?
Can
We've been
you
working
help
for
me?
this griffin's egg.
I can tell you where to find the griffins. They nest in the mountains west of here, and are difficult creatures to approach, let alone take something from. Avoid detection when approaching the nests. Conceal yourself whenever possible. If you should be seen, you can expect an aggressive response.
Yeah.
Act as some of our lesser kindred.
Duck.
Duck. Also, know that harming them or their unhatched young would do great dishonor to my people.
Only do what I have to.
If you are ready, my guard will take you to the griffins' nests. Farewell.
Goodbye, Chief Hawkane, and thank you.
So we gotta be a little stealthy for this one to get this egg.
One last thing, human.
Yeah?
These eyes see more than your kind could ever hope to behold. And
Eyes?
see more still when they look upon yours.
Liberal,
Hunger is a trait common upon many, for what one wants and cannot have. Be wary of such desires. As we say, to prey upon more than a talon's share is to lose sight of one's horizon.
Thank you, Chief Hawkane.
convoluted way to say don't be greedy, but I can appreciate it. Looks like he's wearing a diaper. Okay. No shame in that. Depends for Chief Hawkane. Alright, you got me, you got this? Take me over to the Griffin nesting grounds?
Can you take me to the Griffin nesting grounds?
Your funeral. Has he said a single thing since we've known Mr. Condor? Ooh, that's a noble looking griffin. Also looks like one that you don't want to...
Meet me on the western plateau once you have the egg.
It's the most noble voice of, Anyway, he actually sounds like one of the winged ones. I wonder if that was by design. Oh, look, we have a little, let's go Dark 5. We have a little interface here. How about this? Attack. Flame bolt. Well, last resort, right? Is that how you fly? Alright. Hell yeah. Alright, well, that's not really closer to the... I don't see the duck option. Was that... Okay. Expression on his face just kills me. Dark 8. Search nest. Be quite quick about it, Dark. Take the one that's not cracked. Enough time to celebrate. Huh? Oh no, we pissed her off. We definitely pissed her off. Oh, so much for going that way. Okay. I guess we are going to the right now. Oh, duck! Duck, duck, duck. I don't like that I can't see it. Preemptive duck. Alright, there we go. Duck. Hell yeah. Alright, that was interesting. I guess we did alright. There's another nest over there. Hooray! That was intense. Mama be pissed. Alright, thank you for everything, Condor. I appreciate it. Should I tip him or something?
I don't think Condor would be interested in
I know
that.
next time he's in town, you can get a drink. Get one of those strong drinks. I'm going back to the Mage's Tower. I got my Griffin egg. That's the important part.
I could try to discover where this stylized conductor came from. The training hall would be a good start. Or I could just get on with my trials.
That sounds like a hint to me. Alright, let's go talk to Bort. Oh, the training area. Let's go talk to Vernie? Burner? What's this guy's name? Oh, Pyres.
Were you looking
Wow.
for Varna, Initiate? So was I. It's strange. He doesn't appear to be anywhere in the tower.
You don't think Varner had something to do with this, do you? I like that guy.
You wish to speak with me, Initiate?
If you have time.
It is whether you have time. However, if you decide to spend your precious moments conversing with an old, soon-to-be retired master, I will not stop you. May your try.
We should show him the conduit thing. Conductor, excuse me.
That symbol. It looks vaguely familiar, but I can't quite place it. Where did you say
This
you
guy
found
seems
this?
kind of evil, but maybe that's too obvious. Just the way he talks.
Someone attacked the Flightarian air? In this current climate,
maybe not.
that is tantamount to treason. Whoever is responsible,
Investigate,
mage or
nice.
no, will be severely punished. Young Dark, you have my full authority to investigate this and discover all you can. We must see this wretched criminal incinerated. I mean, brought to justice.
Got a fiery temper there, Pyres. I kind of like it.
I should not have spoken so. Forgive me. Though the flame may dwindle, it flares all the same.
That's cool.
As you will know yourself someday.
You'll have uncontrollable anger as well. Your partner will come to discover that as well.
What?
Good luck
Lord
finding someone
Maguile's
who can
own envoys?
stick around.
You had better not be fabricating this for your own amusement. At my age, I do not take kindly to immature pranks.
I assure you, Master Pyres, that I speak only the truth.
If what you say is accurate, then one of our own. No, we must not jump to conclusions. Was there anything else?
We have
Someone.
we have more to about a perpetrator.
I'm afraid from what you have told me that the culprit is undeniably a mage.
I mean, I could have told you
For
that.
none else could have used a conductor. Also, the deceased's injuries, as you've described them, and the telling choice of tactic used to cripple the Flightarian prince implicates a fire mage.
Course of action. You
Whoever
just
is
said
behind
incinerate
this,
him.
Whatever the motives, I feel certain that this is not the end of it. I am sure you have reached the same conclusion. Enlist whatever help you must, but be selective. We do not yet know if this traitor to the peace had an ally or accomplice. Use caution. Why don't you show the symbol on the conductor to that young earth mage? He is certain to know something, or at least could point you in the right direction.
Yeah, I'll go talk to Bort.
Thank you, Master Pyres. I will not fail you.
I have no doubt of that, but do not thank me. I fear this task, on the day of your initiation no less, will teach you more than you would wish to learn. Just remember what I have said.
Let's go see Bort in the reading hall. Huh?
Do not allow prejudice to blind you, or our killer may yet slip through your fingers.
So don't limit my search to fire mages? Or... Oh. Varner, I guess. I guess he's implying.
Made it through the second round? I'll have to change my bet.
What?
Bort.
I'm joking, Dart.
Aw.
Of course you are.
Alright, Bort. I understand you might have some information for me.
I have mine somewhere. Haven't used it since I lost a bet and had to duel Duggan in the Botanic Hall. Those bruises taught me a valuable lesson. Books beat brass.
It's like loser talk.
Bort, do you know anything about this?
Time he says it.
Now that symbol rings a chime.
Rings a chime. Like the famous expression.
I've got it. You should be able to find the book you're looking for. Go ahead.
It's the title of the book. Why Varner is Guilty. Why he killed those mages or miscreants. Severed circle. Ringleader managed to evade detection. Day of his disappearance. Damanatra.
Not all of them moved on, it seems. It's a shame the members of this group are not listed. Who was this ringleader?
Anna Kendrick?
To be honest, I do not know much more than you do.
Really?
There's a
twist. I was gonna say.
I haven't read everything, you know. Not yet, anyway. Tell you what, why don't you ask Jonas? He would certainly have been around back then.
Why don't you ask Jonas? He's one of the 4 characters in this building.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Of note.
Stranger things have happened. Sorry I can't help you further.
Let's just say it's...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
That's
we don't need to get into it.
Secretive and enigmatic.
Thank you, Bort.
Don't mention it.
Alright. Let's go check with Jonas. We haven't checked in with the water people in a while. Observation hall. Schwing.
Jonas, is to place my open mouth on the glass?
That's not what I was trying to talk to Jonas. With a bottle of wine down there.
Jonas, can you tell me about the severed
square, severed sphere, severed
artery?
Circle? Jonas, I need you to look at something and think back. Bort said you might be able to...
Not right now. I am observing a rare mating ritual between a pair of scaled sparrows.
Just a couple birds banging, Jonas?
They spend 2% of their time out of the water. Shireen told me about them. Fascinating woman, isn't she?
You got a thing for Shireen?
What was I saying? Oh yes, the sparrows.
No, if Sparron was mating.
Please.
As you
It's a different
wish,
order of business.
Jonas. Shouldn't be too difficult.
What's that?
Nothing.
Kindly get out of the way.
His focus is on the telescope. Maybe I can attract his attention that way.
Pop the, conductor.
I can't...
On the telescope?
Great mists of Marleyeen!
Recognize something?
Huh?
That symbol. Have I seen it somewhere before?
Many years ago. You were here when a group of young mages tried to break away from...
I've got it! It was many years ago. A group of young mages tried to break away from our order. Not a bad memory,
Second to none, Jonas. Is there anything else you can recall about them? Perhaps the ringleader? He was never found by the...
I seem to recall that the ringleader was never found.
I think I already made the
What
connection
was
that
his
he kind
name?
of reminds me of the
Bearded
wizard
chap?
from Heroine's
Evidently
Quest.
the fire types do like their beards, don't they?
I don't know yet.
I don't have a beard.
Something along the lines of Brasham, that's it.
Brasham?
Brasham? What else can you tell me about him?
Who?
Please, Jonas. Concentrate. Brasham.
Shireen.
What? No, we were talking about...
Ask Shireen.
She knew him.
Okay.
Really?
So we were going to talk
Quite
to the
well,
water
I think.
lady.
You would have to ask her, though.
I will do that.
Let's go check in with Shireen at the Fountain Hall.
I am glad you have returned safely from the mountains. Jonas assured me you would be all right among the Flytarians, but I was worried all the same.
I am fine, Shireen. Honest.
Jonas has got the hots for you, Shireen. That could be a topic of conversation here. Nope. You know about this Brasham?
How do you know about... no, I cannot help you.
No? You sure?
Why would I... That was long ago, and I was a very young initiate at the time.
I bet.
But you remember something about it.
I have no specific memory, I'm afraid. Of course, we all do foolish things in our formative years.
All right.
Though most don't push the boundaries to that
Let's talk about that.
To what extent? I thought you said you didn't remember anything.
Only vague recollections. If you don't mind, I would rather discuss other things.
I'm able to show you what I found.
You found this? Where?
Death Cave.
On the dead body of Lord Magail's envoy. You knew someone called Brasham who led a group represented by this symbol. Do you think he had anything to do with this?
No, I do not believe it. Brasham would never...
Shireen, I have to know. I am investigating on behalf of our masters. One of us did this. A fire mage, most likely.
How many of us
if
are
you
there?
can tell me anything.
All right. But you must promise not to judge him prematurely, okay? I have ways to tell if you are lying.
I know that well enough. And yes, I promise.
Very well. Where shall I begin?
The beginning. As that's the only option.
He and
in the
I...
middle, Shireen.
No, it starts long before that.
Long before we were...
Brasham had a troubled past. Even at the age of 6,
just like me,
setting foot in Igenor's tower for the first time, there was anger in his eyes.
And he should have been a fire mage.
From the moment we met, I felt a connection. I saw him as the younger sibling I never had. As years passed, we grew closer. Our relationship changed. I could sense the burn of his anguish waning. By the time we were both initiated, well, let us say the wisdom of our forebears blinded them to the success of such pairings.
All right.
It was around this time that Brasham had involved himself with a group of like-minded men. Boys, really, who believed the old ways were the better ways. You know our history, from a time when mages ruled with harsh words and harsher magic, before giving that awful task over to our giftless brethren.
The Nogs.
Dark!
I'm sorry.
The
non-mages.
Just makes me think of eggnog. The Nogs.
It was not long before this company,
Dark.
Young minds veiled by pride and recklessness, began planning a breakaway from the Order of Dominatra. They petitioned the initiates, even the younger ones, to join their cause, allowing their message to spread to nearby towns. They barely spared a thought for what might follow.
Repercussions?
Yet, even here, so far from the capital, their activities were noticed. The authorities arrived without announcement or fanfare, and like a silent whirlwind, rounded up the guilty parties.
Reaction?
When Brasham found me, his face full of fear, I saw the once sunken anger resurfacing in those beautiful eyes. I had to help him, lest he cause harm to himself or others. I used my powers of deception and influence, the most potent of water gifts, to shield him from any who might seek him out. As per the limitations of my magic, he would be forced to stay within the boundaries of Igenor. Nor could he draw near our tower, for those who watch on our High Master's behalf would surely detect him.
Another illusionary kind of trap around his house or something?
Were you not suspected of aiding him?
Few knew Brasham and I were. Let's just say we were discreet. Of course, I was questioned along with most others, even required to gaze into a sphere of truth. normally reserved for those dreadful interrogations. I passed their flawed tests. How could I confess to having helped a criminal when I had never known anyone I'd termed such?
Very clever.
A fluid mind cannot be broken.
Where is he?
Where is Brasham now?
Probably the forest,
only
right?
place he could find solitude,
The only place we haven't
and
really
relative safety.
explored more.
Bloodbark Forest.
Can you be more specific?
Top right corner.
I cannot. My magic conceals him.
Up left.
But it works
up
both
right.
ways. So long as he stays within my field of influence, he is hidden from my sight, as from all others.
How can I find him?
You will need the most precious of gifts.
Great.
Your senses.
Great.
If you do find him, remember your promise to me, and tell him that I...
Kept that sexy outfit.
Nothing.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I wish you luck, and may you discover who is truly behind these horrible events. Brasham is innocent.
All right.
I know him better than we do our elements, and may mine forgive me
Sounds like
for
someone
saying
might be
so.
framing this Brasham.
Brasham had one.
Just the one?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
Didn't have like a burner conductor. All right. Well. Huh. Let's I don't know. Let's go to the forest. See if we can't find something. To the forest. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Screaming Tree is a lot more chill now. I feel like we spent more time... No, I don't need to fight anybody. I think I'm good on potions for the rest of the game, so I'm probably gonna money. That's I mean, every now and then, like my best, not my best, well, some of the gems that I found seemed like they came from those trolls in particular. One of them was kind of sweet. Like, that's where I made all my money, was selling off those. I forget if I mentioned that's where I made most of my money. Because typically, most of the time, the goblins just give you a buck here and there, you know, a few bucks, but... Yeah, Fishman. Yep. Ow. A little snot. Okay. Yeah, that's the way to make money, though, in this game. Find some sweet jewels and sell them off. Crap. All kinds of trapped. Ow! Might as well pound that. Where is this guy's place? Am I gonna get like some Sixth Sense kick in? When I find the right screen? Like the paladin, you sense a chill in the air, that type thing. I kind of appreciate that, unlike Quest for Glory, when you kill something, you're not safe on that screen. Enemies will still show up on that screen. Eventually. A lot of dead ends. Ambient forest sounds, but let's go back to the entrance. Hang out more near the, well, let's just try a different way. left this time. Good fellas. Huh? This is very different. Here we are. What's this? Blue cloth. It's a bit of
This
water
material
mage.
looks familiar.
Yeah.
If I'm right, Shireen has been making house calls.
That's what you want to call it.
I can understand why she kept that from me, but doesn't she realize Brasham would be compromised if she were caught coming here? Then again, what is it they say about love?
What do they say about love, Dark? Alright, do we have any? I think we have like half of that potion, right? Subdued wasps. Thought we had half of a potion. The screaming tree sap. Alright, here we go. Found it. How about that? Expect Baba Yaga to come popping out here. Goo goo. Odds and ends. Oh, I didn't mean to. What?
Brasham, I presume?
What do you want, boy?
Three
Fire
of Lord
mages do like
Miguel's
their
envoys have been murdered,
facial hair.
and there has been an attack on the Flytarian air.
And you think it was me?
Well,
Making this guy all violent and creepy
on,
to make it seem
speak
like it's him.
quickly.
It's misdirection. Sup?
They did not meet their end at my hand, and I care nothing for your opinion on the matter.
I believe you. I just need some.
You know who I am, so you must know why I'm here. Stop wasting my time.
Man, she even
And
hit
be
the
thankful I'm
spit
one
roast
you
here.
found out here. Were it Pyres,
That's true.
this is my home and has been for many years. Too many to count your age against. They leave me be, and I them for the most part.
Is that what you got cooking right there?
For your frivolous initiation, I take it? Sounds like something the masters would concoct. You may be out of luck, though. The Redcaps have been busy. They have no regard for what they perceive as lesser creatures, so I don't mind returning the favor. Your trials are irrelevant to me.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Speak poorly of
No,
her,
she's
and I
nice.
will roast you from the inside.
She's a lovely
out.
woman.
Were it not for Shireen, I would be rotting in one of the High Master's dungeons, or dead. Do not think I'd grant you as many choices.
I have reason to believe a fire mage attacked the Flytarian
Was it
air.
you? What is he gonna
Was it
say,
you?
Dark?
I have no love for those creatures, but that's no proof I have harmed one. Did we plan to divide ourselves from the fold? Yes. Do I regret it? Not for a moment. The mages have embraced passivity. In time, it will prove our downfall.
Definitely delivered that line in a different environment.
There was a time when we were a force greater than any this world has ever seen. We may have been brazen in the old days, even brutal, yet there was order. No mage would dare attempt what you suspect me of. The Nogs feared us, but we ensured their safety and prevented
Shireen yelled
them
at me
from
when I said
repeating their
the
mistakes.
N-word.
Now they resent us for it.
They do
Very
not
different.
understand our abilities.
Of course not. Nor do they comprehend how easily they can be led into the trap of progress. Ungrateful vermin, every one of them. Do not think for a moment that there aren't those that will again try to pull humanity to the brink of elemental destruction. When that happens, you can be sure even our kind will not be spared. The elements shall respond as before, only this time they will take all of Eliwald's children with them.
You seem certain of that.
I know my element, boy. Far better than a mere initiate could hope to.
I killed the priestess.
You want me to list names? They would do you
named
no good.
names.
Most would have left Ignore after their interrogation. Only one or two stayed behind.
Who are they?
Yeah.
From what I hear, let's just say they are in a competition of sorts for the position of Firemaster.
So Varney and the other guy, I knew it.
Varner.
Fillet him.
Fillet him?
Fillet him good.
Shared history isn't always beneficial.
That's true. Oh, they got it on each other, though, so.
Don't trust me yet? Perhaps you are not the imbecile I took you for. You want proof of my guilt or innocence? Find it if you can. Touch the wrong thing.
I was about to look through your
you will
stuff
leave this
over here,
world an ashen cloud.
I was about to check out his little stash. Odds and ends. Oh, stand by. Oh, there you go. His conductor's right here.
Grasham still has his stylized conductor.
Well,
the one I found on the dead envoy.
I mean, he could have bought this at any
belongs
flea
to
market.
someone else. All the same.
It's like the imitation bird.
boy,
Sanford and
your
Son had one of those.
conclusion?
That conductor might be yours. It could also belong to someone from your old group. I need more evidence.
A second spark of intelligence. Here's an idea. Try asking the victim I allegedly attacked.
Yeah, why didn't
see what he remembers?
Why didn't we do that already?
Believe me, believe it or not, I have better things to do.
I don't believe it, but
run.
You're just hiding.
What?
I said run.
All right. I wonder if he'll burn me to death if I hang around, but anyway. To the Flytarian. Hey, let's go check him as Falk one last time. Presumably one last time. I thought we were done.
Can you take...
Look, we don't have access to all the areas we had anymore. Interesting. I've never been more friendly with these people, and yet all the privileges are mostly rescinded here. All right, Falk, what can you tell me about your attack? Didn't seem like you remembered too much.
I have been trying to remember. As I made my pass over the town, I thought I saw
I
something
knew he
shiny
swooped down,
just
and
beyond
they
its
thought
walls.
he saw more than
I
he was
swooped
supposed
lower
to.
get a better look. That is when I was struck by the airborne
But
flame.
he doesn't even know what he saw. Unless...
It was glinting in the sunlight. At first, I thought it was a human tool, but it was sparkling too. How could I resist?
He's still like
I
half
had
bird.
not
Yeah,
seen
he's not
anything
going to
like
pass
that
up a
near the
shiny
town before.
object.
Before? You led me to believe it was your first flight over Ignore.
Lying,
Please
dirty
don't tell my
bird
father.
person.
Forgiveness is not one of his strengths. I commenced my secret visits many months ago. At first, they were occasional and very brief.
You're not like seeing Anna
Later, as I
Kendrick,
gained
are you?
confidence, my forays became more frequent. Early mornings were best, before the valley came to life. Soon, I found myself craving the freedom. And why shouldn't I? I love Flytaria, but a home one never leaves, however beautiful, is no better than a cage. This desire is my inheritance, the price I pay for being my father's son. I saw it the instant before it hit my leg, just as the flame seemed to leap across to my wing. Now that I think about it, I recall seeing a shape on the ground, a figure. It was crouched between two bushes, as if hiding. I am fairly certain the flame came from that direction. I do not Wait, there was something.
Wait, it was
As
Werner.
I saw the glint, the figure raised an arm,
Varner.
and a robed sleeve fell back. I glimpsed a mark on its right wrist, a scar in the shape of an eye.
I can't believe you were able to see
His name is
anything at
Varner
all.
McHale. I'll
We
tell you
Flytarians
his
have
exact
exceptional
address,
eyesight. I
his
just
social
wish I
security
could be
number
more
is.
precise. But then
It's all coming back to
I
him now.
was falling out of the sky not long after.
That's true. All right.
Drop by again soon.
Thank you, Falk. Oh, we leveled up. Hell yeah. Always 4 points. Just, I want that strength, you know? More damage, faster fights. Okay. That might be as far as we can take everything here. Let's head back to the tower and finally turn in this quest. I don't know how much more of the 24 hours we have, but one to go. Hello, doll.
You have succeeded a second time in
Pirates
initiating
look
Dark.
so
It
bored.
is evident that your mentor's faith was not misplaced.
Your compassion and diplomacy
mentor is
will hold
misplaced,
you
though.
in good stead with the Flightarians for many years to come.
The Griffin's egg, as precious and sacred as that which Mother did, will be returned to its keepers at the conclusion of your trial. Care for it well.
We just freaked it out for
It is time
nothing.
to look to the forest, where your most difficult and dangerous task lies waiting. Let your element guide
Knew
you.
it was going to be in the forest. It all comes to head in the forest. To a head, even. Meanwhile, in the tavern's back room. There's that guy again. Do you always dress like that?
I came like you asked, Pug. What is this
That's
all
clearly
about?
the guy that burned Felk.
I wanted to introduce you. This is... Names are not important at this
So
time.
weird, the change, it's so jarring.
Have a
The change in animation.
What is this then? Want to know how real men have a good time? Ah! The ale's boiling!
The fire mage.
Ooh, so it is. Let me pour you another. A good time, you say? I would think you've more pressing priorities. Such a regrettable history deserves recompense. Do you not think?
What do you know about me?
Only what your friend Pug here has said.
Pug? He wants to help. Yeah? Help?
You are an opportunistic man, Fend. One
Pug and
who has
Fend.
lost much to the likes of Igenor's lord. As you seek in vain to recover a life taken from you, the gambler in you senses his chance. Change rises like smoke from a smoldering ruin. Tell me, how much would you risk for a change, say, of occupancy in the Lord's mansion?
Ha! Talk is fine, but it makes no difference. The king chooses his lords.
Such choices can be reneged, especially when said lords become unpopular.
Is that Pyrace's voice?
Have you not heard the rumors?
About Maguile making friends with those forest cretins? Sounds like something he'd do. Risk his people's lives by letting those things in town.
Goblins?
Just to get hold of whatever they've got stashed away.
Greed is among your kind's greatest traits.
And I hear he's planning to sever ties with the mountain folk. Who will protect us then? Not you mages, that's for sure.
Ah, but like yourself, I have a greater interest. Revolution.
What's in it for you?
Let us say, personal satisfaction. Accept this as a show of good faith.
A second beer. Oh, money. Nice.
We have a deal in the interest of change.
He just looks like a child.
That's a lot of change.
That's a lot of change.
Sure, why not?
Is his hand gonna be really hot? Alright, and then back to the normal style of animation.
It's getting late, and I still need to collect that trinicorn horn from the forest and return to the tower before sunrise.
Ooh, nighttime?
Time to revisit the sphere of knowledge.
Night folds upon the valley like a blanket, or whatever they said in King's Quest IV. Let's save. Let's actually take a quick break. We'll be right back. Cats!
Well,
Tony shot that fool. Or Jerry barely got away from ghouls. I wonder what's coming up in part 2. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. So here's some cats while we get snacks. What a great stream that's not quite done. I wonder if we're gonna see some fluff. The furriest member of the crew. Maybe Blaze can maybe swing by too. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. So here's some cats while we get snacks. Wow, Tony's been gone for a couple minutes now. Seriously, what an ass. You know, I used to think Tony was cool. Well, Middle Cat, really? I mean, not anymore, obviously. Yeah, of course not. One thing's for sure, he doesn't pay us near enough for doing this. Wait, you get paid, Left Cat? Here comes the chorus. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. So here's some cats while we get snacks. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. So here's some cats while we get snacks. He's still gone. This is insane. Crazy unprofessional. And that's solo. Is he kidding me? Complete garbage. Does he even play guitar? Hey guys, did you know I met Fluff once? Whoa, get out of here, right, Cat? Seriously? Was he nice? He was super nice, and I'll tell you about it later. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. So here's some cats while we get snacks. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. So here's some cats while we get snacks. That was the exact same solo. It wasn't good the first time. Did they even have a production budget around here? That's it. I'm getting out of here. Pal, it's a box. I think we're trapped in here. Well, this is sure getting dark. I've got an idea. Everyone say their favorite Final Fantasy game on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Final Fantasy 7. Nice. The remake, right? Obviously. No, I meant the original. Oh, that says a lot about you, Middle Cat. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. Oh no, here it comes again, you guys. We gotta figure something out. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. So here's some cats while we get snacks. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. So here's some cats while we get snacks. That was the same solo in reverse. I can't be the only one who noticed. Guys, this song is seriously making me go insane. I can't sing that chorus again. Well, if we can't get out of here, I say we strike. No more singing. But what about all the nice people watching right now? Well, they're awesome, obviously. But little cats have rights too. It's Tony they should be mad at. Yeah, he's the douche. So what do we do? Well, the chorus is coming up again. Just don't sing it. Can we really do that? I mean, I don't know, you guys. Do you want to be singing this stupid song for the rest of your night?
Just don't sing it. All right, back, save, and yeah, let's check in at the training hall. See what new spells we have waiting for us this time. Oh, there's Varner.
I hear you have completed the second of your
Thought you were dead and or evil.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Should that mean something to me? It sounds like a retired group of fanatics. What are you novices allowed
Very
to read these
convincing.
days? I shall have to speak with Bort. The king's son is returning home from the frigid fringes of East Eliwold. An impressive adventure for a young child. It is said he possesses his father's boldness and his late mother's humility. There is talk that gossip will someday replace fact altogether. That will make the job of messenger an easier one. I am beginning to wonder if the Masters thought these tasks through. But who am I to question? You should be on your highest guard there. What the goblins lack in stature, they more than make up for with bloodlust. Do not try to reason with them. At best, the Redcaps will regard you as a walking dye vat. It might sound a silly name, but it is given for good reason, and makes even my stomach turn. Alongside the Flightarians, we have kept the goblins at bay since they took refuge in the forest centuries ago, following the wars. It is part of the reason why this tower exists. The townsfolk have yet to thank us, of course. I saw one many years ago. It came right up to the forest's edge and allowed me to approach. I reached out my hand and was about to pet it when guards from the town came rushing up, frightening it away.
Idiots.
The fools.
All right.
That's the spirit.
All right, Spear of Knowledge, what do you got for me?
Seeker of power. Master your element. Use your gifts in the hall most sparse. Reveal the scroll.
So just go to the enter a random combination to get out into the hall. The streets of Shapir. I don't know. That do it? Yep. The hell we got here? Interesting. Is that what I need, I'm assuming?
A curious metal box is suspended from the ceiling by a rope.
Let's see. We don't have a lot of spells, so this should be relatively straightforward. Heat the rope. Why did the lights go out when that happened? Light the room with flare. Alright. It's hardly wit level spell casting exam right there, but nonetheless, we achieved our goal.
There's another scroll inside the box. Apparently this hall has a function after all.
There you go. Alright. Let's take it.
I should
take it back to the Sphere O knowledge. And let's see what we will get for ourselves this time. Couple offense. Why are we letting these water folks in here? What's this guy doing? Just putting out the vibes?
He's a few years older than me, yet still uninitiated. He doesn't like to talk about it.
That's embarrassing. Probably just hangs out in the training hall when he just sitting there, not even wearing proper colors. Anyway, I found the scroll.
I should show.
What we got?
Receive your power.
Alright, only one. Melt steel, rock, and stone. Limited to small surfaces. That seems really lame. Ooh, Pyre Mine. On a dead enemy. Ah, interesting. It's very specific, but high damage. And then the Serpent. Snake of raw magical flame erupts from the caster's fingertips, charging forth, striking enemies in rapid succession with its fiery coils. Hell yeah. Poison damage. And, what was that, 16? It's not even that much. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. How about these new spells?
I would be honored to assist you in developing.
I don't want to battle, I just thought he would tell me more about them.
A more concentrated, if limited, form of your heat spell. This has the potential to fuse or melt stone and metal, in addition to providing some enviable scars.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know.
That's the...
We have the element of fire. You think the possibilities would be, if not limitless, a lot more than just kind of rehashing the same spells, but that's alright. Exciting. Alright. Let's go. Let's check in with everybody, I guess. You got the touch. Hey, Jonas. You want to talk to me today?
I trust no griffins were harmed in the capturing
Who cares?
of that egg.
I passed my
Of
test.
course not, Jonas. You know me.
I do? Excellent.
Have you ever spotted a trinicorn through your telescope, Jonas?
Can't say that I... Wait, is it a large animal?
Fairly.
With a unique 3-point horn?
Yes.
And those nasty goblins enjoy hunting it?
Unfortunately.
Nope.
Then no.
Waiting for that.
Not today, anyway.
Where?
What?
Where did you see the trinicorn?
Past the 2 forest towers that those little green archers like to shoot things from. Here, I'll show you. All set.
I remember that screen. I bet that's like in the northeast quadrant.
Near the Red Cap camp. Perfect.
That does not sound appealing. Perhaps you can skip it?
I don't think it works that way, Jonas.
Did you skip your third trial?
I've never seen one up close, but I hear they respond to the sound of a maiden's voice. Can you sing?
Very funny, Jonas.
The forest fowls may be a little uncouth and tend to throw their young out of the nest before they're ready, but you won't see a more honest, hard-working flock. Despicable creatures from what I've seen. Why in the winds would they call themselves that? Those goblins are always mad about something. Keep this between us, but I am working on an incantation that will propel the caster in.
Surely.
Alright.
Keep your.
Let's go see Bort, see what he knows. He's bound to know something about trinicorns.
Ready for round 3? What do you need to know?
Something about the forest.
I know just the thing. You should be able to find it now. I have never seen one, but I have read they are gentle beasts at heart. It is said they will drop one of their horns to those who show them great kindness. Don't worry, they grow them back.
I wasn't worried. That was an afterthought.
I have made the trip numerous times and cannot recommend it to you enough. However, I would avoid it after dark if possible.
Are we going in?
While I am on good terms with the green cap
night?
goblins, the red caps, not so
So
much.
the green caps are nice.
To say they have little regard for nature's balance is an understatement. The path to their camp is only accessible at night. To locate it, head as far into the forest as you can, then travel right until you see twin archer platforms. The camp lies beyond them.
Basically what Jonas told us.
It's our
showed
fault
us.
that the goblins are now fractured and scattered all over East Elliewold. But if they hadn't formed an alliance with other races to rival us, we would not have had to take drastic measures to control them. That was a long time ago, though. None of us can be held personally responsible.
Alright, let's check out that book. A study on trinicorns. Just what the doctor ordered. Earliest days of fauna research, it was difficult, not impossible, to explore the forest south being north, without being trampled. I guess it is kind of south. I mean, it's behind it. I don't know if they... Well, anyway. Okay. Wow, look at that thing. Majestic as hell. And then the red caps just gotta ruin it. Hopefully we can still find one. Any last minute things we need to ask? Nope. Alright. Well, let's warp on over to the forest. Like I said, I think it's somewhere. Is it darker now? Hold on. Head outside here. I guess it's marginally dark. It's hard to tell. Anyway. Yeah, let's head sort of in the northeast quadrant. Ish. A bit more east. Oh, thanks, fellas. I'm good. I'm trying to find your, we'll pass through your little area. Find your village. Maybe a bit more east. Bit more east. Well, this looks like it. Right? They can't really chase me when they're... Oh, here we go. Something different.
Help me! My legs!
No.
If I can't get away, the Grumps will get
Not
me!
the Grumps.
Grumps?
Or something.
The Vermicious Canids. Snozzberries. Tastes like... Well, anyway. I'll help you, little red-cap goblin. I don't know why they said you were... Wait, what? Did you just mug me?
Hey! Come back here with that egg!
Pocketed my...
I need
I do need that. Why did we keep it on us? Get that fake trap.
Hey!
Hey, stop. Should I burn that little so-and-so? They don't run very fast. I feel like I can catch... Ah, son of a... When did I last save? Huh.
Seeker of power, your deeds have proven you worthy.
Hell yeah.
All knowledge contained within this sphere is now yours. You will
Wait, you never graduated?
Just get on with it.
receive your power.
I am.
You were.
What?
The mightiest of mages.
No? Oh yeah. Back to reality.
But why not use a trinicorn? Their blood is much richer for Captain.
Use my blood to dye her cap?
Because, you fool, we slaughtered the last of them yesterday. Besides,
Damn
I need human blood to commune with the lower world. There are only so many peasants Megile can send me before the townspeople start asking questions.
What happens if the you-know-who agree?
The plot thickens.
Then, you skull rot, everything we've been promised will be ours.
What about a promise to the fat human?
The town's lord? We can go back on that later.
What?
Remember to bring out the human when I'm ready. I need time to properly attune myself.
That sounds difficult.
For you, thinking past the next meal
Aw.
is difficult. Now don't let me down.
Yes, boss.
It's that Atabeast guy I don't trust. Damn it. Come on, Dark. That's what I get for trying to be a nice guy. Can you help me out, little sniveler?
What is it?
Help me! Ow! The pain!
I don't think that's gonna work on
Are
them.
you trying to trick me? I'm not stupid, you know.
So cute.
I think I'm dying!
You're supposed to be dead soon anyway. Scruff said so. Now shut up and stay put.
What do we got in the old bag of tricks here? Let's try the new spell. Can we melt some bars?
While I could probably melt through the lock, I wouldn't get far beyond the cell.
Stone. Oh yeah. What a lame spell, even though it's helping me right now. Good thing they put that skylight in. Alright. There goes Stroff.
All things considered, this might have been a lucky turn. If a trinicorn wandered too close to the camp, there's a good chance I'll find its horn somewhere around here.
Good point.
Better take a look. I should also try to find my belongings while I'm at it.
Let's see what we got here. Golden chalice.
I do not wish to partake.
Probably sell that thing to C Long. A note. Waiter Stroff, I regret to inform you that our camp chef Crunk has proven himself too incompetent to be entrusted with the key to the cooking hut. Too often he's left the back door unlocked and several of the bottomless-bellied buffoons have helped themselves to the food stores. Oh, poor Crunk. I realize Crunk was your close kin once, but we can't leave our survival this winter to a tick brain like him. I have taken possession of the cooking hut key and will keep it safe within the guard hut. Gar him.
I already know the language of demons.
That's so classic Crunk. Bottle of blood.
I'm not that eager for a I need to get...
Climb up. Display case. What's in there?
It's locked, and the glass is shatterproof.
Let's say we melt that lock.
It's no use. The lock is constructed from a high-grade metal, resistant to the effects of
My spells suck. I hope I get good spells once I'm an actual initiate.
I can't...
Alright, can I take the rug?
I've stood on enough rugs to know exactly... Too late to pet it.
There we go. What we got behind these doors?
Another lock?
This one I could probably boil, right?
It's not melting. The lock is forged with heat-resistant metal.
Just no trust. Alright. Let's go Dark 8. Is the desk drawer an option? I think that just climbs on top of it.
No thanks.
Alright. Where else? I think this is the prison, so maybe not go in there, but we got in this back area. Blood everywhere. Got their pentagram. Kinda looks like Rakisha's wife's place. Krisha?
I have no interest.
Don't you though? Burning powder. I feel like a fire mage might want that. Looks like the only thing I can grab on. Can I grab this one?
I do not.
Cooking grease? Oh wow. That was not fancily animated. I guess anything with a name, right? We have a shot at. Another note. Straw, find someone else to stew your blood, maggots. You might be my brother, but that doesn't mean you can compare my cooking to troll dung. And your lump of a guard captain has confiscated my key. I quit. Crunk, your former head chef. Oh man, drama here in the Red Goblin camp.
I don't want it.
Don't you though?
Predictably hot.
We might need this fire later since our spells can't do jack.
I'm not cooking.
You're not cooking anything?
I'm not cooking.
All right. We're no Crunk.
For all considering, I have no... I should not...
Shouldn't you, though? He's on this back door.
It's not melting. The lock...
Point of this... Alright, it got me another dungeon. Ooh, shish kebabs.
I have no use for raw kebabs.
Alright. One hut left, best I can tell, and it's the one that guy went to. Oh, Stroff went back into his hut. For what that's worth. We'll just leave the hut open for us. Oh, ooh, alright then. Auto-saving. That suggests to me that something might go down in here. It's rare that I see that pop up and warn me that it's auto-saving. Do-do-do.
It's locked.
But probably not with a high-grade lock, a temperature-resistant lock.
There. That's taking care of the lock.
There we go.
So much for needing
Finally.
a key.
Alright. Little Thiefy McSteels meets Casty McSpells.
The hinge is rusted and creaky. The red caps would surely awaken were I to open
I would think with the quick save that it would let you die right there. What if I try it twice? Will it force it? Yep. Damn. Creak! Never a good sound when stealth is paramount. Alright, so I do appreciate that. What do we got that can silence say... Oh, I got nothing. Oh, I got cooking grease. Is this my stuff in here?
That should stop the creaking.
Casty McSteels.
This looks like the master
Oh,
key.
nice. There we go. Now we can face the boss of the dungeon. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, don't run. Discretion is advised. Stroff's key. There you go. Did that just autosave for me? I will slowly exit the area. Just one massive chest for one key. Oh, Stroff's gonna notice that I'm missing.
I won't have
Yeah, I
much
was gonna
time
say.
before the red caps notice I've escaped.
Arc 6. Anywhere else to go? Is there anything else to grab? Can I, like, pretend that
Some might...
I'm dressed like them?
I would rather...
I get his spear?
I can't... I have never been... I will never... I will...
It's a small rug. There you go. And Drank would appreciate that. Maybe we can hide under a rug. Do smoke signals or something via the fire.
I can't use...
No. Alright, we did have a locked door back here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's grab that thing from Stroff's table. His little display case. There we go. My stuff might be in there too. I don't remember if that was locked or not.
The cabinet houses... It reminds me of the one that Cray saw.
The one that I'm wearing now, because Cray was a douche and wouldn't give it back. Did I take it? Oh, right. It's in my my gems area. Forget that I keep those separate. Let's pop this on for the moment.
I can't...
Try this key on this door. Is this all my stuff?
here are
all my stuff. All right.
Looks like the stylized conductor is missing. I really hope I won't get in trouble for losing it.
Huh.
I'd best focus on my final task.
Is that related somehow? These goblins clearly have some sort of connection with those responsible. Alright, now having adequately looted Stroph's place, now we can open this back door and probably escape. Or I could just warp away, but better said. But let's see what's back here just the same. Level up! Just get everything on the same level, even though I don't think we've had to like cast any offensive spells since maybe the last couple levels that we've had.
This may be the rear of the Red Cap camp, but it is no more inviting.
Okay. Saving compulsively here. I don't want to like...
The contents of these barrels should remain a secret.
Should they?
I have no wish to catalog what's kept in stock.
Oh, is that the antler?
I have no wish. There is a sizable mound. I'm not digging around in that festering.
Festering, man. Well, what do you got? You got a shovel or something? Hide. Key. Dagger it up?
I can't use.
Do like some flammable kind of. Maybe? That's something there?
Okay.
And then heat it up. There you go.
Looks like a rotting carcass has been covered by a mound of compost.
There you go. We gotta do that again? Another shot?
This moist compost.
Give it a fresh sprinkle there. Do it again.
One more coating should do the trick.
Oh yeah, what's up with the dog? Not Clock the dog head.
I won't disturb.
Good dog. One more should do the trick, he says. Okay. And one last heat. This is our trinicorn. Can we get ourselves the horn?
Here lies the last of the trinicorns. Its horn is intact.
Cue the America song. The last trinicorn. I'm alive.
Sharp.
It's not alive.
Times 3.
Oh yeah. There's the epic music.
Now I just need to get back to the hallowed hall.
Let's warp out of here. Oh, that's not good.
Sounds like I'm being missed.
I agree. Dark. Teleport. Blood workforce.
Teleporting doesn't work here.
What?
A significant magical influence interferes with my spell.
Oh. Obviously. Climb over?
I plan on touching as little. Those sharp stakes prevent me from climbing the...
As in we can climb it, we just need to like... Oh, we got our, not the map, the hide. Or the carpet, I guess, as well. That would work, too. Do I get points for doing one versus the other, actually? Oops. Thick rug.
I can't use...
I didn't get any points for using the hide, but I like that they give me choices. There we go.
Here goes nothing.
Cool. How about that? Like we're in Fight Club trying to get the liposuction fat to make some soap. But I'm sorry, somewhere in town, a meeting is taking place.
Even now, the forest goblins remain unchecked. And why? Because our Lord knows fear will make you pay every last coin for his protection.
I'll never get used to this.
I say we remove that
His
miser from his
concerned
manor
face
and
on
replace him with someone
Jug
who
or whatever
cares
his name
for the
is.
people of this town.
But you said you only cared about...
Shut up, Pug. I know I have not lived amongst you long, but I see the pain in your eyes, the hardships you endure. I know them well. It's true I've strayed, more than any of you could imagine, never knowing a home or purpose. But here, in Ignore, I have found both. Miguel, who takes all and gives back naught, cares nothing for you, but I do.
What about your new friend?
He's a mage.
They don't help us.
Is that the help you're looking for?
Actually, we were hoping you would do it to the
Who's had
actual
enough
guy.
of this so-called lord, put
But-
in his own pockets before the welfare of your loved ones? Yeah! Who thinks Ignore deserves a new lord? Yeah! Who will help me become that
Even
lord?
Pug's like, I don't know about this. It's getting a little out of hand.
I think it's fair to say I'm lost.
Now it's proper night. How about that? I like it. Creepy. My spell work now?
Teleporting does.
We're gonna run into Adabes, and he's gonna tell me he's my friend. We're gonna enter the Cave of Wonders to retrieve Iblis. There was a pentagram. We're gonna have to knock a candle out at the end. Throw a dagger. I guess a force bolt in the case of dark here. Speaking of dark. I'm trying to find anything right now, fellas. I'm just trying to get home. I'm a young mage. I'm a little lost. I clearly have no idea where I'm going. Alright. I'm gonna die, little spider.
I can't.
Can I light up the dark, by the way? Nope, not really. It's a dead end.
Not again.
What? Is that a little pup? What the hell was that?
We
Whoa.
apologize for dragging you here.
It's the Green Goblins.
Literally. But we couldn't be sure of your intentions.
They're nicer.
What you've told us confirms our suspicions. The Redcaps are planning to abandon the forest and live in the town as humans.
How's that gonna go over?
Good riddance, you might say. But that will not be the end of it. Mark my words, they will return with their human slaves to wipe us out. Or
And all have
worse,
pipes.
make us wear their red caps
Nicotine
again.
addictions. Talk about microbrews.
We will not let them. He will help us.
Sure. Okay.
Child, you will return to the Redcap
They are
camp
cuter.
and stop Stroff from raising the lower world inhabitants.
Me? Why?
2 reasons. 1, we're holding this nice egg and horn until you return.
Damn it.
2, it would be bad for everyone, human or goblin, if that dolt manages to summon anything from down there. And 3, I wasn't
said
going
2
to
reasons.
mention the wars, but it's about time the mages made up for what happened to us. So, if you are planning to leave this forest with your possessions, want a town to go back to, and care about righting more than a few wrongs, you will do exactly what we say.
Alright, they're less cute now.
Anything else?
No, that was all.
Then listen up. None of us can go, as we would be recognized, so we will send you back disguised as a goblin.
Oh, nice.
A little trick we picked up from a mage who wandered into our camp a few years ago. He wanted a green cap for an initiation or some such. Luckily for him, we only dip ours in leaf juice.
That and we don't really have like
This
green
and
blood. I'm
drink
not really sure what you would get from us that's green. We can use our imaginations on that, I suppose. Oh, God. Adorable.
You look better already.
Show me the portrait
Now
view.
listen. You won't be able to cast your human spells in goblin form. Besides, you just look silly.
What's the voice going to sound like?
We'd also appreciate it if you could bring Struff back with you. He has some serious re-education
Bring
awaiting
Struff
him.
with me?
Well, off you go then.
One thing. How am I supposed to stop Struff from raising anything from the lower world?
That's great.
Ha! How humans have managed to get this far, I will never
Awkward
know.
teenage goblin.
Improvise,
My awkward years.
Of course. Getting hold of Struff's summoning book would help too. See you if you get back.
If you get back.
You mean when?
Sure I do. Goodbye.
I love this.
Wait, I do
At least the
not
root
know
caps
you.
aren't passive aggressive.
You must be the new chef. What's your
Oh,
name?
yeah. Crad. Just call me Chef. Slugboard Triacowood III. I kind of like that. I don't know, I think that's a bit much. Crad.
Crad. Good. We were wondering when you were going to arrive.
My name's Crad.
Has been waiting for his new chef forever.
So, can I see your leader?
He's busy
So
getting
awkward.
ready to, commune with our friends. You know
Commune.
the ones down there.
I thought you needed human blood for that.
Hey, you are smart. Our last supply got away, but we found some more wandering about near here. Must have been lost. If you wait a little while, you might get to see them.
Have you seen them before?
Yeah, I try not to look though. Struff is braver than I am. He wants them to stay above ground with us.
Huh.
Do they want to stay above ground?
Not sure. Struff says they'll come up for good if they
Commotion.
can trust us. So,
What's
we're
with the
not allowed to
commotion?
make any commotion. But you don't have much time. Struff
hard to
wants a
hate
recipe
this one.
made. It's for the summoning after party. I was supposed to prepare it, but
Gonna make some grub for these goblins?
What?
I can't read good.
Aw.
I'll see what I
I
can
can
do.
help you.
Go to the cooking hut. You should find everything you need.
Look at its little eyes. The cooking. Oh, that was this one. Come on it. Oh, catapults. I remember what that was. No, look, they got the whole spread here. Remember when I said...
Okay, time to prepare a red cap dish. How hard
I still
could
think in
it
my
be?
normal voice. It'd be funny if we did not. Remember when we said we would never cook for goblins? The frog fricassee. Slice one frog leg and fry it in the frying pan. And then slice one frog eye and add frying pan. Frog leg. Slice.
Feels normal. Feel.
Fit. Alright.
Feel.
Add it to the frying pan. Eye of frog.
Feel.
Slice it up and add it to the frying pan. Feels normal. Sprinkle generous amount of ground ragwort. Okay. Measure a full cup of snake blood. Pour it in the frying pan. Snake blood. Full cup. Add it. Stir the contents. Chop a bat's wing into cubes and add it to the frying pan. A bat's wing. Oh, here it is. Chop it up into cubes. There you go. Frying pan. Sprinkle toadstool essence into the pan. Done and done. Stir the contents. Okay. And measure half a cup of rat sputum and pour it into the frying pan. Half a cup. Rats. Half a cup. Pour it in. There you go. Good job, Crad.
There. One awful smelling meal, unfit for human consumption. Hopefully I've earned my goblin stripes now.
Hopefully. Alright, did I get it?
Predict.
Do I need to take it with me? Is that good? Head on out.
You idiot! I told you not to skimp on the candles!
I couldn't find any more.
I don't want excuses.
Oh, what a
Either find two
pathetic
more
summoning
candles for the
ceremony this is
pentagram,
turning out to
or
be.
I'll stick wicks in your thumbs instead.
Need a couple candles. I had one earlier. You alright, Sniveler? Need Crad to bail you out again?
What's the problem?
I've looked everywhere in the camp. There aren't any more spare candles. Strop will have my thumbs. Can you find me some?
Where should I look?
Try the human town.
Like my
If you're quick,
half human, half
they won't
goblin
see you.
voice.
And if they do?
Then Stroff won't get his candles.
We can't have that.
When you have them, place them on that pointy thing.
There you go. Alright, so I'm allowed to go back to town here? As a goblin, no less? Really? I can't use my spell. Oh, it's just gonna send me back. Nice. I should go talk to Bort right now. I wonder if he'd recognize me. Oh.
One of Magail's finest sharpshooters patrols the market quarter, probably guarding the night deliveries.
Oh, I see a candle on the ledge right there. That's one. That was easy. Where's this guy? Do I need to like hide behind the crates here?
I'm already.
Aha. Sneaky. Nope. Zoom. He did not miss. Skewer on site policy for trespassing goblins. Alright, well, we'll just stay right here. How far is he going that way? Oof. Just in time. Think we can make it all the way off screen? I don't see any candles here. There we go.
Manual.
Does he not come this far, maybe? Hide, Grad. Alright. Definitely don't feel safe. Popping out. Oh, the poster's still there. Just the worst timing. Alright, yeah, how far left is he gonna go here? I would assume we would... I don't know. I'm not sure if we need to follow him to the right. I guess that depends how far out to the left he comes. Didn't seem like he went over to the blacksmith screen. guess you do. That worked out for us. Run, little crowd, run! Alright.
I'd better return
2 candles,
to the Red Cap
done and
camp
done.
with these.
Alright. I don't know why I'm aiding in this ritual, but that's what a good chef does, I suppose. Just as Casty shows up to force bolt one of these and stop the summoning of Iblis. No, Master, it's too late.
I am ready. Have all the red caps assemble.
Okay, boss.
Wow, the whole village turned out. Even that guy.
Hear me, O mighty ones of the lower world.
Giant glasses.
Enter this horrid, glaring realm of
The
humans
Jeff Goldblum
and
of the
spread
Goblin
your
Kingdom.
darkness across their land.
No?
We wait for you, O magnificent shades of the lower world. Join us, so together we may conquer, pillage, and so forth.
No? Pillage and so forth.
If this is a bad time, O fearsome denizens of the lower world, then
We'll
show
try again
us a
tomorrow,
sign,
yeah.
and we will call upon you again tomorrow.
Maybe they're not in.
Shut up! I'm trying to.
Oh, I love it. Yavuzo. Ooh, Yavuzo.
How many times do we have to tell you?
We're not buying what you're selling.
Sounds like my inherent speech ability still works.
Oh, great demon! We want only for you to rise and join forces with us, so we may claim dominance over the human world.
Yeah.
Humans are tedious. What reason have we to conquer them?
It's a fair question. What say you, Straw?
I feel strange. I think the tonic is wearing off.
Maybe we should not hang out here then?
A chance to forge a new world together.
Walk
With
over
the
here.
humans suppressed, we would remake their realm into a goblin paradise.
Goblin paradise.
That was lucky.
The sandals.
I need to stop the ritual. If I could
more blood.
just get Stroff to drop that summoning book.
Well, we have access to all our spells again. What should we go with? Flame book? Oh, just can I eat? I don't know, I feel like fireball would be better. Did you drop the book? Idiot. The candle's still good. Oh, you want to dance? You want to dance with Dark? Dancing in the dark? There, I got there. You can't even get close enough to me, Redcap Guard. You can't even get close. What are you doing? Alright, you're getting close. But alright, I'm gonna run around this side. I love none of the enemies in this game ever figure out my strategy. I get some shots off, I run away, and I repeat the process. Ooh. Hell yeah. Oh, you want to go too? Pint size? What's your name? Just a red cap guard. I love the knockback. You can tell. All those extra stats that we got over the last couple levels since that last fight. He's starting to believe. We're having our Neo moment right here. He's the one. Hell yeah. The entire guard force. The only two with balls in the entire village. I destroyed both. Ooh, what do you got? Ba-ting. Sound like a Nintendo sound effect right there. We got the summoning book. You got anything on you, friend?
Whatever his pockets.
Let's identify that crystal. I didn't get to show this. Oh, right. We need to, like, are we good with what we got here? Yeah, I think that's better. Definitely. probably get these fixed up. +2, +2. And we have the Constitution for it now. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what's better. We'll just stick with what we got. But... ooh, to your own spells. Have I been taking damage by my own spells? Anyway, we can sell that. If nothing else, to be able to afford the repairs on these. Alright, so they did ask us to try to apprehend Stroff. So...
I knew I should have locked the door.
Idiot.
It's over,
It's over, Stroff.
Yes, you won.
So cute.
I get it. What do
Can't
you
take
want?
him seriously.
You will accompany me back to the Green Cap camp.
They put you up to this? I might have known. This has their sticky, stinking leaf juice all over it.
You know what? Green's the nice
Will
color,
you come,
and no one has to
Or
die.
do I have to make you?
Fine.
After you.
So good to have you back with us, Stroff. You have our gratitude for bringing him to us. With the summoning book out of Stroff's greedy hands,
Hey.
he will be
Hey.
unable to raise anything anytime soon. Good job.
Yeah, brilliant.
Looks like a page is missing.
Don't look at me. The book was already falling apart when I got it.
Stroff.
Which raises a valid point. Why would a human like Miguel send Stroff a book on how to summon demons? Where would he even get something like that? Well, Stroff?
How would I know? I didn't ask. Besides, I only dealt with his messenger.
And you simply trusted this human?
We had a deal. He'd give me the book, and in exchange, I'd let him command a few demons.
Command?
A few demons.
The Giftless couldn't hope to control a demon. They can't even speak their language. Stroff, this messenger, what did he look like?
Pirates.
As if I'd notice. You humans all smell the same.
Offense taken.
Stroff.
Fine.
He smelled amazing.
Tall, thin, beard, wore a gold mask.
That's like
and hood.
every red
Had
or
one of
fire
those
mage.
brass knuckle protectors like this kid does.
Every fire mage.
No.
What is it?
I may know who gave Stroff the summoning book, but I am hoping my intuition is misplaced. If you have no objection,
Barney.
I would like to keep the tome. It may prove useful.
Very well.
Like her one little
Brave
snaggle tooth.
human, you may have your belongings back. And the summoning book.
You took my stuff?
Oh, and take these potions. Your magical friend left them behind.
Oh, nice.
We prefer our own natural tonics. Yours give us a rash.
Hell yeah. Extra potions.
As an extra token of our thanks, allow me to present you with this ancient, mystical emerald. Apparently you mages go nuts for these things.
Just falling backwards in the good gems now.
Don't mention it. We've got a whole box of them we're trying to get rid of.
Fair.
When you are ready, you have but to exit our camp, and you shall find yourself in a familiar part of the forest.
Tell me, what will become of Stroff?
He will be treated well, I assure you.
Re-education.
We have great plans for his re-education.
Alright, Stroff. Bonus point earned. Nice.
He'd appreciate my input as much as he would appreciate my species.
Anything else to ask about the leader?
He's the strong, silent type.
He does look a little doofy.
He's the
Are they all the strong silent type? Alright. Good luck, Stroff. And now, is this their village? Oh, they all went inside. Kind of looks like the Druid's Island a little bit.
It would be...
Alright. Well, let's head back to the forest. By which I mean town. Oh, I'm sorry, by which I mean, Mage's Tower. expect Varner. I don't know. Is he going to be in the training hall? Nope.
It can
talk, but won't listen. Let's see if Board has any answers. Board always has some answers, right? We should go buy everyone around.
Ah, hello, Dark.
We can afford it now.
Yes, I am ready to be initiated.
The Masters and all the other mages have retired for the night. Looks like your
Light their
ceremony will
asses
have
up.
to wait
I'm
till
ready to
tomorrow
party.
morning.
Oh, why are you still awake?
It's always reading.
You know me, nocturnal tendencies. Besides, there are less distractions at night. It means I can get more reading done.
I should have known.
Let's see. Oh, the book. You know anything about this? You're the book man, Bort.
I need to know if this book came from the reading hall.
Summoning, yes, I know it. There's only one way to take a book from here, and that's to borrow it. A protection spell of my own design. Not that you would know about the lending rules.
You read enough for both of us. Can you tell me who borrowed it?
I will have to look it up. Got it.
Where have we not seen a book yet?
How do you do
that?
I attune myself to the record stored in the archive hall. It's like having a massive index inside your head. Care to try?
No, I'd rather do cool stuff.
No, thank you. So,
yeah.
Who borrowed it?
It was Varner.
Name.
Why? Is it important?
I'm telling you, man.
Do you know where he is? I checked the training hall, but he's not there.
Then I imagine he has retired for the night.
Where's his
I
room?
can't wait until tomorrow. I need to speak to Varner tonight. Hear him explain how this is all a misunderstanding. I'm going to need help locating him. I just have to convince Bort.
Sensible, man.
Bort, it is vital that I see Varner. Tonight.
May I ask what this is about?
Life and death.
I don't...
Or death.
It's difficult to...
Dark, what's the matter?
It's only
Did
circumstantial,
Varner
I know,
do something to you
but
that
Go
the authorities should know about?
I believe Varner may be responsible for assaulting a Flytarian, 2 near attacks on Ignor, and at least 3 giftless deaths.
At least.
What? Are you sure? Elements guide us. Your reluctance to accept this is understandable. I mean, Varner?
I like that guy.
I know, but I can't ignore the signs when they all point in the same direction. I have to see him, hear the truth in his own words. Can you help me?
Well, I would lend you my finder amulet, but if you recall, it doesn't work. I'd need a special emerald from...
emeralds.
I might be able to help with that. Here.
Yeah, there you go.
That's fantastic. Only one problem. The emerald will need to be fitted properly, and it's fiddly work, to say
Get
the
the
least.
blacksmith up.
How long?
Not sure. I'll have to check the installation instructions, dig up the tools from my private hall, and then research the right words to activate it.
I can't wait around for Bort to fix it. There has to be another way to locate Varner.
Where's his room?
Is there any way to find out the combination to a private hall?
Now we're talking.
Only if the person assigned to it tells you. There are very strict rules about...
Bort?
If you're asking me whether I know Varner's combination, I don't. What I do know is that most mages choose their own private hall combinations, so it's a question of knowing Varner well enough to...
Guess?
Varner.
That's not helpful, Bort.
Is that an acronym for
Maybe
something?
not. Ah, but this
Air.
might be.
No. Here's about all we got.
Check the bookshelves.
What for?
The title Varner borrowed 4 days ago.
How is that supposed to... Wait, isn't that when all the combinations were
Might have been
changed?
fresh in his mind.
It was. I know it's a stretch, but I distinctly recall Varner paying close attention to the spine.
Title? Walls we saw fall. Water, air. Is there light? Walls we saw fall. Walls we saw fall. So, Walls, air, light, shadow. Walls, we, earth. We saw fall. Hell yeah. I like that. Little acronym puzzles.
I hope there's something in here that will disprove my theory.
What do we got here?
Where are you, Varner?
Diary. And then I killed 3 envoys.
What's this? A diary? Did Varner drop it?
Found me among the ashes, newly orphaned, playing near the ruins of my childhood home. The charred timbers were still glowing, smoking as I was led away to their tower. The masters were impressed. They had never seen a child so infused with this element's power. Though fostered well in my new home, the rush which overcame me that day did not abate. Through their fleeting awe and adoration, I saw my future. Their rules, their domain, would not restrain me or contain my desires. I was destined for greater things, always spoken of, never forgotten.
Varner must have written this a long time ago.
Burned down his house? His childhood home? Bided my time, passed my trials, studied the mages of old, known to even the smallest of the gifted, dedicated my life to the mastery of my power. It wasn't enough. Power alone is nothing without deed or cause. The wars had long passed. The Orkstein were suppressed, the goblins scattered. There was naught to fight for, no battles to win, no stone to burn one's name upon for eternity's gaze. Peace had fallen upon us like hail and plague, quelling the incendiary words of passions long past and burying their speakers in the footnotes of history. Opportunity, it seemed, had passed me by.
This part of the journal consists of many similar entries. I'll skip ahead a bit.
I'm crazy. Yet in this quiet, smoldering time, I saw my chance. Though consigned to a province barely heard and seldom named, the path was lit before me. My own past holding a torch to my future, for in flame I had risen, and in flame my name would burn through all time. It would take only the right nudges, a few severed strings to set this fragile corner of the piece ablaze. From that newborn fire, the chaos would spread onwards and endlessly charring the pages of futures past. No one will forget my legacy will scar. Now will I play the hero, the villain? It matters not. I shall become that which not even our giftless king can dream. An everlasting sun in his pale sky. Going a little Addabees there at the end. All right.
Elements guide us.
There's something going on there.
The covered in blood. I'll leave it here.
Yeah, I'll leave it here. I don't know. Or is it Pyres listed in the journal described? This is his diary. It's all just been like a false flag here, and they're just... let's open the chest. And he's blaming Varney, leaving breadcrumbs for me. Zounds. Manifesto of the Severed Circle. Let's get some Jalo in before this is done, right? For too long, the talents of mages have been wasted. Instead of striving to become the greatest warriors known to any tower, past or present, our full potential remains untapped, wasted on endless theory. And for what? Should we not put our abilities to better use? Do we not deep down yearn for battles that will never come? Are we not greater alone than all the world's giftless put together? Why do we contend with minding lesser beings when we again show the world our true power? Those that oppose us will realize the truth of our words. Casima will be mine. Let our fire burn away the old institution so a greater one may rise in its place. I'll kill the king and his wife, Kalisham. Oh, it'll be mine. I love that dog as my god. Varner and Bransham, co-founders.
There's Phileum's name mentioned as a witness. He was a member of Varner's old group, just as Brasham indicated. Did he have anything to do with this? I'm loath to dismiss any lead, but I'm running out of time. I have no wish. The chest
isn't what I want.
All I know is that it's late, and Varner isn't here. Given what I've learned, it seems likely he's up to something outside the tower. I need to get out of his private hall and find a way of locating him.
When you want to locate something, you can open that?
There is...
Okay. How about this one? Alright then.
There is... They might yield a
His bed looks comfier than mine. Oh, that too.
Nothing under it.
Let's check under the bed, obviously. Alright, well. Observation hall? When you want to find something, right? Let's just look through the giant telescope. Cool, this place looks cool at night. Bag of marbles? Is that always there? Anyway.
From this elevation, I can see a large number of people amassing in the favored quarter.
Hello?
I'd better take a closer look.
Yes, do. Alright.
I see something. A crowd.
There's a party.
Assembled at the gates of Lord Miguel's manor. And what's this?
Like an angry mob.
Fend is standing in front of them giving a speech. There's a hooded figure nearby.
Barney?
Varner. This tower has no alarm system like some of the newer ones. There's no time to work out the combination to every hall. I must stop whatever is transpiring alone.
Couldn't we tell like 5 people and they tell 5 people and, it sort of goes like that?
I'm all
Oh, right, yeah, you are. I have high hopes for you. Alright, to the forest and then to the town. Well, we got plenty of potions for whatever is about to come our way, if nothing else. Oh, there are the mob torch flames. Should I buy? Do you want to buy everyone around now that we can finally afford it? Oh, I should probably equip my...
It is time,
we'll do that in a
fellow
second.
citizens, to end the rule of this treacherous and misguided fiend who calls himself our lord.
Lord McGuile.
Yes, Pug, they know that.
Lord McGuile.
Can I count on you, friends, to help me this night? Then let us begin.
See any pitchforks?
The look, Mage, if you please.
I know that party trick. Ooh, it looks cooler when he does it, though.
Follow me.
And me.
And me. Alright, hold on. Let's pop on. Man, they tore out of here pretty quick. Let's pop on this gem, or at least take a, Did I get any? Didn't she give me? What did she give me? I don't know which one she gave me, but... Yeah, it seems like we got the good stuff. Polished ruby's nice. Yeah, no, I think we're good with what we're rocking. I'd like to fix these right now, but...
I have to get to Lord Miguel before...
Huh?
Well, well, of all the mages I considered a potential problem, you never made the list.
That's Byraze's voice.
Varner!
That's not
you have
Varner.
to stop this!
Varner? I suppose the ruse was...
It's not changing his voice, Dark. Come on.
Who are you?
Duh.
Pirates?
Phoebe knew.
I don't...
Understand? Let me help you.
Oh, that was the
Imagine
emerald the
being
board
born
took.
so
I thought it was one of the ones I was
immeasurably
carrying around.
gifted that you incinerate your entire family at the age of 4.
I knew it.
Now imagine how that felt. All that power, that purpose. Then to grow up revered, even feared, with the greatest expectations placed upon you, only to fall short of them all. peaking as master of this insignificant province.
And that would suck, but...
And finally, to realize that no one, not a soul, will remember that boy, that child who tasted power beyond reckoning, who knew his name should last. This world is meant to burn, and I was meant to burn it. You of all mages should appreciate that. Varner,
you know what I do appreciate?
Were he conscious?
Is your ability to warp without those little...
Where is he?
Tower things?
He can
How do we do
the
that?
most damage.
Can you teach
as his element intended. I consider it his penance for interfering.
Varner knew?
Yes. Though our confrontation was too rushed to learn how. Now come. I sense you wish to waste time asking me pointless questions.
Master plan.
To ignite chaos. Light as many fires as you can. Miguel's envoys set off on schedule. It was easy to arrange a meeting. Unfortunately, their absence lacked the reaction that I had hoped for. I should have known Miguel wouldn't care. I teleported all three to that cave without detection.
Again, how do you do that without the posts?
You didn't have to kill them.
What was I supposed to do? Keep them caged in the fauna hall?
We have a fauna hall?
He confided in me long ago, and I learned of his full involvement in that errant rabble. His confession presented an opportunity. Hawkane would have led an all-out attack over a broken eggshell. His errant son was an irresistible target.
It's pretty clever.
It would have been short. The tower would have been forced to defend the town, with the fire mages on the front line. Can you imagine the sky raining so many feathers? Jonas might have even left his
that sounds
hole.
pretty cool. I would have liked that, but...
It will take Bort years to learn how I circumvented his protection spell. As for the Redcaps, Stroff was as grateful as any goblin can be. Enough prattle.
Oh.
I read your
So
diary.
much for...
Then
I appreciate that.
This is my
Like talking
purpose,
to Katrina.
my
I have
destiny. I will live on for all time.
You cannot be our fire master forever.
Of course not. But I can be the last. They always remember the last. Pyres, the master who stood at the fall of
to go.
Ignor.
Coolest name. Why do you gotta be evil?
We both know this insurrection is doomed. When the king's army arrives, the dissidents will be quashed and our tower disbanded. Varner was to be blamed, but he has a greater purpose now.
Curse you, Pyres! Where is Varner?
Temper.
Ooh.
I've got a better question. Do you have time to search for him and save your precious lord?
Ooh.
Better still, will you live to do either?
The angry mob is going after the Lord, and I'm... Huh? There are rocks. Oh, I guess if you're an Earth Mage, you always got rocks. Thanks,
I got
Bort.
my finder amulet working. After you left, I asked it to show me Varner, and it led me into town. Then I heard the commotion.
You left
and
the
came here.
tower?
Quickly, take it. If he's in danger, there's not much time.
Do you know?
Find Varner. Remember, the faster it flashes, the nearer you are. Watch out!
Do you know spells and stuff? Like offensive? Holy crap.
Not bad for a
All right,
bookworm.
Bort.
Now go.
Hell yeah. Why are we going that way?
The
Oh, okay.
amulet is pulsating slowly here. I had better find Varner. Who knows how long Bort can hold out? As for Lord Miguel...
All right. They're throwing... Oh, look at them duking it out. Is this thing gonna, like, flash faster the closer I get? She's going crazy. There he is.
The amulet is at its brightest here. Varner must be close.
Oh, and we have a level up. Never know when you might have a massive battle upcoming. We do so much damage. Next fool who gets in our fire sights.
This barrel has collected rainwater from a recent downpour.
Is that going to be useful? Maybe? Barrel of water?
It's not locked. That's a
I
first.
was ready to melt it if it were. The hell is that?
The strategic position of that box in the center of the room can only mean one thing.
Oh.
An explosion is imminent. It appears to be drawing its energy from Varner.
Small box.
A firebomb.
Firebomb.
On a sustained timer.
Can I make those?
It's a big one, too. From the pulsation rate and glare intensity, I would say it has about 20 seconds before it... Uh-oh.
Water barrel. Water barrel. There you go. That was not 20 seconds. Are you alright, Varney? I knew it wasn't you,
Varner
kind of.
appears to be out cold. He looks weakened.
Not very
drained.
becoming of a fire mage. Give the guy a break.
Varner is a...
I got you, man. Might have to vote for the other guy after all this, though.
My head. Dark.
First time.
What is going on?
Our fire master has gone mad and has set the townspeople against their lord. Now Bord is fighting him and...
Pyres. Yes, I remember now.
How did you
Their
find
voices
out?
are similar,
Jonas.
but...
He saw the Flytarian heir being shot down with fire, and managed to tell me before he got sidetracked. After several hours searching the records hall for absentees with no success, I noticed one of the entries had been altered. Difficult to spot, and only a master could make such a change. I arranged to meet Pyres. Our fire master tried to assure me that it was an error, but he could tell I was skeptical. You can guess what happened next. I must go to the Earth Mage's aid. Do what you can to stop the mob. The situation must be contained.
I thought it was you. That all of this was your fault.
You had good reason, and it is what you were meant to think.
Yeah,
I
it seemed
should
like
have seen
a put
through
on.
it. You have always been my mentor. My friend.
You're a good man,
Do
Varney.
not blame yourself. The fire can blind as easily as it can light your path.
So it's talking more fire metaphors.
Quickly now. We must hurry.
Alright. Varney has joined the fight. Go around back. Here we go. Guy's smoking a pipe. Ooh, okay. Smoking pipe. I'm gonna dose this. Do we have any of that, we still got the wasp. Let's keep that in mind. No, do we have any more of the, the powder. Here we go. Slip some of that in there. That'll put him to sleep. Yeah, smoke that. Shouldn't he, like, collapse, though? Just fall asleep standing up? It's a deep sleep, too. Does he have a key on him or something?
This gate is solid steel, and none of the bars are loose. I shouldn't disturb. I should...
Helmet? Doesn't look like that would fit through the bars.
Hey, you! You're needed at the front gate! There's some riffraff causing trouble! Get a move on!
Really? No one's gonna buy that. Okay. He's like, I don't know, whatever. Getting paid either way.
This gate...
Is this finally gonna work? I mean, it worked a couple times earlier, but still. There you go.
Burn burned my hands. Good thing I like it.
What? Did you just reveal something about yourself that, anyway. Water wheel, fountain.
As I suspected.
Locked. As I suspected.
I don't want to melt this lock.
We climb the window here. Burn the wall. There you go. Attabees. Let's see what we got here. Hello, Lord Miguel.
Who are you?
Dressed like
what
Scrooge.
Are you doing here?
My name is Dark, my lord.
Dark.
And I am here to...
You're a mage. I didn't send for your motley lot.
No, my lord. But I thought you would appreciate the help, seeing as there are a large number of your people downstairs who would like to have you thrown out. Literally.
Killed.
If you are referring to that rabble below, I assure you I am quite safe. My guards
He acts
trained
like
with
he
the
has
king's
kind of
army.
mutinies
They are
every
no
week.
strangers to quelling pithy insurrections.
My lord, do you have any idea why they are coming for you?
Dark be a
How
masochist?
the devil would I know? The peasantry are so fickle. One cannot keep track of every minuscule complaint. The price of beans one day, taxes the next, ale shortages, though I might sympathize with that one. Thieves, disease, the weather.
They think you have turned against the
Yeah, I don't think you're
Flytarians
grasping
and are in league with
the
the red-capped
seriousness of the
goblins.
situation,
Why in the
Lord.
lower world would they think that?
Well, because the Fire Master has been spreading rumors to that
Those
effect.
rumors have been spreading like
One of
wildfire.
yours? What for?
It's
Yeah, it's not a good look for our people.
Then I suggest you go out there and uncomplicate
I'm
things.
going back to bed.
But surely you should...
Go on. You came here to save me from a mess your lot started, so get on with it.
He's very unmoved by any of this. Okay.
At least lock
At least
the door.
lock the door.
I will, but just to keep you from coming back in.
Okay.
That is a difficult man to care about.
This guy makes me laugh. Any other game, the guy would be like,
Barring the
"Oh,
mob
thank
at the
you
main
for
doors
trying to help me,
downstairs.
please.
Trained or not,
Save me."
even they cannot hold those numbers for long.
By for long, I mean another 2 seconds. Where are the guards?
There's McGuile's room, Finn, at the top of the stairs. Yes, I can see that, Pug.
Hey, fellas.
Citizens of Ignor,
Too late for me to buy you around?
have to stop this madness.
Let's head back to the tavern.
This is no business of yours, Mage. Step aside.
Lord McGuile is innocent of your accusations.
You lie.
All you have are rumors,
So-
fed to you by the
So much
Fire
slighter
Master.
than Fend.
And all you have is your word.
I have been to the Flytarian City.
Yeah.
They remain your allies and protectors. I have also been deep inside the forest. Its folk will not bother you anytime soon.
See?
Why should we believe you? Show us proof that you've been there.
Oh, my trials. The egg.
This is a
This
griffin's egg.
is a
I would not
griffin's
have been
egg.
able to obtain one without the Flytarians' permission. It is a sign
Oh, these people are kind
of
of
their
dumb. Do you think
friendship.
they would realize that?
That only proves you're in one of those places.
But wait.
Which still leaves one more. Yes, Pug, he knows that.
You know, I also went to that island and killed that hot lady. No one ever seems to want to talk about that. Maybe they're trying to forget about that.
This is the horn of a trinicorn, which the red-capped goblins have hunted to extinction. That I stand before you with this
I have
is
ridden the
proof
mighty
that they are in no
moonworm.
position to attack you.
Are we good?
This is a trick. He is conspiring with the Lord and his cohorts. Press on, my friends. He is only a boy. Do not let his puny spells stop you.
Uh-oh.
Time for plan B. Bolt.
A lightning mage. Auto saving.
That could have gone better. I hope Miguel's door holds out.
Mine too.
Mine too, for that matter.
We gotta barricade it, Brigands style.
I can't use combative magic. I'll have to think of something else. Quickly. The chair has wedged under the handle.
All right, let's go out the
Nobody
window.
will be entering through the door.
Let's go check on the
but
Lord.
I won't be leaving that way either.
It's jammed, Fen. Forget about him. It's Miguel we're after. Get over here.
Gotta barricade his door.
That flimsy lock on the door to Miguel's bedchambers won't last long.
Quick. Quick. Don't go in your walking speed. This window? I guess either of these windows would have worked. I appreciate that all these windows, I'm sorry, bigger picture.
Why have you returned?
He does kind of have an Orson Welles thing.
They are
vibe
trying to
going.
break in. We need to block these doors from the inside.
Why you again?
You do, you mean?
Trying to save your life, Miguel. Really? I like that he follows me across the screen too. Nice little details like that, you know. The fact that both windows lead into his bedroom.
That should do it.
It's the little things.
Just how am I supposed to sleep with that incessant pounding? Go and make it stop immediately. Expel that rabble from my house.
I can't get back into the main hall.
Here is the key to the ground floor. Well, don't just stand there. Come and take it.
Okay.
Now, for goodness sake, go.
You really gonna try to go back to sleep during all this? It's like the Brigands banging on the door in Elsa's chambers after we threw the dispel potion on her. Alright, let's climb back down. We got the key to the door. I don't know what this is gonna do. I mean, I'm ready to throw down, man. Let's use some of these spells that we got that I haven't been able to use yet. Oh, we can't kill anyone.
As I suspected.
So I guess the bomb one. Oh, where'd everybody else go? Just the two? I can take
With
these
the
guys.
mob gone, this might be my best chance to deal with Fend and Pug.
Where's the screen shaking? Is that from him banging on the door?
I don't think that
would confuse
a
him.
wall might be less resistant. I don't.
Alright, what are we doing here? So I can't use any of these spells. Can I warm him up?
Given I can't cast spells on the giftless, I'll need to get.
I don't see what. If you can't cast spells, what does distance have to do with it?
You said that, but there's something heavy in the way. It's probably Miguel. For once in your life, be useful. Why did you have to send the mob away to ransack the Lord's office in town? They could have helped.
I'm glad they.
Because this is my moment. When I toss that ponce out on his ear, I don't want a bunch of rowdy imbeciles spoiling it. Or making off with your future property. Shut up, Pug, and put your back into it.
Alright, so I can't use spells.
My masters forbade me
Come
from
on,
using magical persuasion on the giftless within the town walls.
I'm sure there's, like, extenuating circumstances. I'll just stab him. You didn't say nothing about no knife.
Better keep.
Oh, wait, should we toss some subdued water? Are they still subdued? They've been in my pants for a long time.
Hey, Pug!
Hey, Pug. Catch! Hell yeah. I knew those wasps would come back at some point.
I smelled something.
You seem to have lost your friend, Fend.
I have lost more than you could ever know, boy.
Keep it down out there. I'm trying to sleep.
Still trying to sleep. Whoa.
Tell me, do they teach you about pain in that tower of yours? About
Auto
death?
saving. Pain is just a point of view. You've no right to inflict your own. Try studying for 10 years.
Whatever troubled past you've had, it doesn't justify this.
My stupid little outfit.
Quiet! I've already asked you once.
Have you watched your entire family fall to sickness while those with the power to help do nothing? Have you grown up alone, hungry, while the likes of Guile enjoy their third helping? Have you gone a day in your life wanting for anything?
Love. It's close. I've heard about suffering. I read about it once.
They took me when I was 6.
Yeah, man. We're not so different.
You're really testing my patience.
Ruining this
No
moment.
apologies, no explanations, except to tell my family I was special, that I needed to be with my own kind. I would be treated well, better than if I had stayed, but I would not be allowed to see them again until I was initiated.
Oh, tomorrow.
That was 10 years ago. I don't even know if they're still alive.
And what? You think this makes us the same?
Not the same, but not flawless either. That's probably the one. What do you want? Identical biographies. Just squint hard. We look a bit alike.
I do know about pain, and uncertainty, and wanting what you can't have.
I'm warning you. Don't make me come out there.
Where is this going with him?
I'm supposed to believe any of that?
Worth a shot. You look that smart. I'm so tempted, but we've come so far. You decide.
It's up to you, Fend. Just don't tell me you're the only one who deserves his share. Or more. If you're not careful, you'll get... more than you bargained for.
Well done,
I thought I told you to.
MacGyver. Oops.
Who the devil is
The
that?
hell is that? Like everyone collapses like the hero in Quest for Glory 3 and 4. Oh, should I tell him?
That's the man who would be Lord.
Lord.
And what of the mob?
Messing up your
Ransacking
office.
your town office, I believe. I'll have it sorted soon.
You do that and clear that heaving lump off my balcony. Maybe now I can get some sleep.
Wow. Wow.
You've dealt with our revolutionaries, I see. Well done.
A bunch of humans? Easy. Pyres?
More to die.
Didn't do jack, apparently.
Do continue, Varna.
Is it time to throw down with my spells?
No? Then allow me. Both of your friends managed to lose me in the heat of battle. When the fools split up, I made my move.
Now what? You'll kill all 3 of us?
I don't see why not.
Because I've got like 90 some
murder a
healing
boy,
potions in my
Pyres.
pants.
Have you no
You
compassion?
don't stand a chance.
My dear Varna, always the idealist. I'm more of a practical man. In any case, my nature was decided long ago.
You didn't mean for your family to die. It was an accident. You were only a child.
The elements wish it.
They wish for you to go on killing?
They wish for me to survive, if only in name.
No one will remember you, Pyres. You're just a common madman. History will swallow you whole.
Nice.
Fool! Speak for yourself.
Damn, Bort. You alright? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna end well for you. I've got an entire pharmacy in my pants. Let's see the serpent. Thought your spells would do a little bit more. With respect. I feel like it's mostly his spells that are doing everything, but whatever. If you need some healing potions, I'm very much your man. Gotcha. You teleport there to die? It's a better spot to die.
I've sensed the hunger within you. You've dreamed of greatness, as have I. Of power exceeding even that of the High Masters. It can be yours. I can help you attain it. You can be everything you desire.
If I didn't let the sexy priestess live after she offered me that deal.
I have craved more power than I could ever hope to wield.
I'm not gonna let you live.
Dark, no.
Then you accept.
But I have seen what such desires do to others. The priestess,
there you go,
whose lust for dominance did not abate over 5 centuries. Stroff, who saw himself equal to a demon lord. Fend, blind to the futility of his ambition. And then there's you. No, I will have what the elements see fit to grant me. Nothing more.
And they're like, it was all just a test, and you passed this initiation.
I can live with
Your
that.
final trial, Dark. Well done. Oh, nice. There you go.
Are you okay?
Just a common level 1 fireball. That's embarrassing for him.
What happens now?
Should someone check on board?
I think Pyres has an appointment with the dungeon hall.
Oh, he's alive?
We have a dungeon hall?
We have a dungeon hall?
We will. Soon.
You alright, man?
If either of you are wondering, I'm fine.
I just asked.
Take your time.
Bort is the Cedric of this. Nah, Bort's more useful than Cedric.
The morning came, and with it, many changes. Through our tower, the High Masters of Dominatra were apprised of the previous night's events. The king would reassess Lord Magail's posting in Ignor. Measures would be taken to ensure nothing like the threat Pyres posed would happen again. As for the former master,
check that though.
He would spend his remaining days in our dungeon hall.
Can't you just like warp out of there though?
For myself, I had saved both Bort and Varner. Blessed with their gratitude, I eagerly awaited my impending initiation.
That kind of makes it seem like they could have died. That's interesting. 439 out of 500. I think we can all agree that missing 61 points, those points were all because we forgot to give that gem thingy back to that douchebag of a water mage. I don't know, I'm happy with that though. That's my first time playing the game. I will take that. Export file. Is there a sequel to this in the works I don't know about? I mean, this game came out 6 years. Is there a sequel in general? OPWB. Where was that created? I don't even know. Thank God Bort's okay.
Initiate Dark. You have successfully completed your tasks
that
using
guy?
your considerable intelligence and skills.
You have shown great competence in your abilities.
More importantly, you employed them to protect the township from the Fire Master's vile machinations.
The priestess, though a known risk to our initiates, was an apt choice against which to test their abilities. Much knowledge was lost in her death.
Whatever.
And her absence may result in more difficult trials for future
Yeah, but the world is safer.
On behalf
You're just
of
pissed
my
you gotta
people,
start to think of
not
something
least my son,
more complicated
accept our
to throw at your
congratulations
initiates.
and thanks. Your name will be spoken in our realm with honor and reverence.
Thank you,
for many years
Hawkeye
to
or
come.
Hawkane.
Your handling of the goblin situation prevented a serious breach of the natural
Why are there no
law.
goblins here
Thanks to
to
you, the
celebrate?
inhabitants of the lower world shall remain where they belong, in the beliefs and tales of the human mind.
If I may be allowed to speak, this initiate has performed above and beyond any who have come before him. His actions saved my life. Enabled
So he probably could have died in the firebomb
Ignor
explosion,
from a
maybe,
political
had I not
firestorm.
acted quickly.
As the new Fire Master, I
Oh, I thought he was
extend
going to
my
say
endless thanks
we're the new Fire
to
Master.
him.
So noted. Come, Initiate
Can I
Dark.
get Earth Mage
Kneel
Zoe
before
Deschanel's
us.
number now? Ask her out over there. All right.
We all have a beginning.
There he is. Douchebag.
A moment that defines us, shapes us into something new.
The 3 treasures.
For some, that moment is painless, unnoticed.
We look better here than
For
we did in
others,
our little...
it is a sharper turn, one that comes at a cost, a loss. Change is inevitable. I know my beginning. I know where it has taken me. The future becomes history, some remembered, most not. As I go forward, 2 things are certain. I am dark. I am a mage.
You know, those eyes burn a different color or turn a different color depending on your element of choice. Pretty cool. I enjoyed that. And I like the replayability. I mean, the greater story is always the same. I'm sure getting those 3 items, but, you know, the puzzle's slightly different, I would think, and you're, you know, dealing with different characters regularly as well, depending on which element you take. I'd be curious to know what percentage of people who have played this game went with what element. I would be willing to bet that most people, maybe not most, but a majority of, well, I'm just saying, a greater proportion of people probably said, no, I'm going to choose it myself, and I want to go fire. I feel like most people jump at fire, but... Kenny K! That's all we get, Kenny K? Kenny K and Curtis Clay. Besties. Recognize any names? It's not on a smaller budget game, but yeah, most of the voice acting was pretty good, I'd say. I enjoyed it. Beta testers. No, I did actually. I think I looked up if there was a sequel. I was curious, and I think I saw from the developers that basically, as you'd expect, it's an expensive, very time-consuming process to make a game like this. So, yeah, it's unlikely that they will commit to another one. Unfortunate as the reality of. And we get all the backers, and we're still in the early A's here. So, Stretch, my producer, is saying off screen. So it's unlikely, unfortunately, that, yeah, it's just the reality of the business. That's why, you know, that's why we never played the, I guess it was built as the prequel to Quest for Infamy, another Quest for Glory-esque kind of tribute, homage, influenced game. Which, yeah, was made in the last decade or so. And, yeah, very much enjoyed that. But yeah, we never got the prequel where we got with the Baron's daughter, which kind of kickstarted the events of getting cast out and having to flee and all that. But there is, you know, there is replayability, just like there is in this game with the different elements you had in that game. You could do different focuses. I think I went the Brigands path just because, you know, obviously the namesake of the channel. But there's the Rogue path, which is the Thief, and then not sure what the other one would. There might have been some magic in that game. I don't know, but so I've been vaguely meaning to revisit that one. But yeah. That one. That was a bit of a longer game, actually. I guess we knocked this one out. About 7 hours, so not short by any means. I didn't click through any of the dialogue really, so we got you know, kind of the full experience here of Mage's initiation. Yeah, I don't know if I can stretch. We're only in the Fs. Exit the game. Alright, well, that'd be really mean if there were a stinger after all the Kickstarters, all the supporters, thousands of them. Maybe not thousands, but just a lot of people. But and just like there's not going to be another Hero U game, as much as I love that. What was that the sequel meant to be? Mages? It was supposed to be an emphasis on the mages of that game, the magic users in the university. Yeah, just it's very niche, as I know better than anyone, being the owner of a semi-successful Let's Play channel that focuses on kind of, you know, more retro adventure gaming. It's a very niche genre. A lot of people very passionate about it. I'm grateful for, like myself, for the genre, these games. But yeah, it's not sheer appeal to the masses, Call of Duty type, you know, what have you. Insert whatever game is topping the charts these days. Yeah, a lot of love though from these studios. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching this one. Thanks to Himalaya for putting this one out. Very much enjoyed this one, but I guess that's gonna do it. We'll see you all next time, as we're just into the L's. More fun times. All right, there you go. Lorraine Corey Cole of Hero U. Love it. And we'll see you next time. More fun times right here on Let's Play with Brigands. Hope to see you then. All right, that's good for the recording there. I guess we can keep this going. I don't know. I'm a little curious. Matt Smoogie West. By the way, anyone support this game whose name might be going by right now? Out of curiosity? It's a lot of Michaels. A lot of Michaels, a lot of Michelles. All right. We'll be back to, I think, try to finish off Deponia this weekend for TGIB Saturday night. So if you're around, I want to check out that. I want to finish that one up just because I don't like the weird kind of setup that we have to go with for that one, where I can't use the camera and all that stuff. So gonna try to finish that one, knock that one out Saturday night. But thank you everyone for being here. Have a great rest of your week until then. And yeah, good night everybody. Thank you very much for being here. See y'all soon.
The baddies have been vanquished and the princess has been saved. The drawings have been drawful, the rap battles all been waged. We saw some fluff, some blaze, some Gary. Tony burned up in the flames. And maybe none of this is applicable, 'cause this song has been pre-taped. But anyway,
1,
2,
3,
4, 5, 6. The stream is over.
Say
Stream is over. But there's still news left to Stream is over. We almost had the high score. Stream is over. Stream is over. Stream is over. If you're out and watch it on your phone. Stream is over. Hey, thanks for joining us, folks. Stream is over.